7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shout out to everybody, man. This is 704 Charlotte Bound Show. I am your host, Twan Don, is in the building, man. I've been away, man. We've been away for a little minute, but we'll explain that, in detail today. But, they say a brother been going through some stuff, man. But we're back like we never left to do this show, to bring it back, people hit me up, like what's going on, and like, we're back, man. We're back. We're here to do the live today. You know what I'm saying? Because I just have to do something, you know what I'm saying, to get me cheered back up, you know what I'm saying, and bring it to the people, as y'all expect, man. Look, without further ado, man, let me go ahead and bring the staff up in here today, man. First up, man, from the show, a word edgewise, we got Edge in the building, man. Edge, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it, bro. Also, first lady of the show is back, man. And y'all know who that is. It's Aries Claire. She's in the booth.
Yo.
That's it?
That's it. I'm just gonna pull an XL. Yo.
Yeah, man. So look, check this out. Shout out to SC Panthers boy 803 is already up in here first. What's up, 704? So listen, the next 5 people that join the chat. Look, Flame is already here, man. Flame is already gifting 5 704 Charlotte Bound Show memberships. All you got to do is say something in the chat if you're not already a member, and you will be rewarded with that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Flame already in here showing the love, man. You know, we got to get back into this, man. You know, a lot going on with the Panthers, Claire and Edge. You know what I'm saying? And we got to give our perspective on it. You know, the people been waiting to hear from us, the 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. So we got to give them what they need, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's do that, man. Let's do that.
Yeah, man. Look. The question that we were saying is, we were constantly saying the Carolina Panthers have no leaders on the offense and defense, and at the beginning of the season we didn't. But I think that's changed on the defense. There's a clear and precise leader on the defense, and his name is Derrick Brown. Today's show is What Can Brown Do For You? Derrick Brown is all-pro bound. He's looking like an all-pro. He's playing like an all-pro. If you're a football fan of any team and you don't know who Derrick Brown is by now, then you ain't searching. Then you don't know what's going on. And we're going to get into that. I mean, look, do you guys believe that Derrick Brown is the leader on the defense right now? Or do you think he's in conjunction with somebody else? You know, because everybody that makes plays and balls out on defense are not all leaders. Some people don't want that leadership role. You know.
Look, it comes with the goddamn territory. If you're not here to be a leader, then what you here for? A paycheck? I mean, leaders get paychecks too. So why not get your money and be a leader at the same time? Be respected among your peers. I mean, right. The only way you know you respect among your peers in the NFL is when they put out that top 100 list. You know, it's only done from the players, by the players, for the players. You know, the players put you on there. There's no writers, there's no GMs, no executives, no owners, no nobody, man. That's all players. So if you want to be respected by your peers and your players, hey, man, be a leader. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Claire, what you think?
For me, I think he's definitely, if you were to look at like the front seven, he's definitely the leader of that front seven. I could easily argue a point where I think JC, and I know he hasn't really been talked about much since the season started, but I think JC and Merrick are kind of handling the secondary guys, if I'm being honest. But Derrick Brown is definitely a vocal leader in that locker room for the entire defensive front.
Absolutely.
But I do feel like that there is shared responsibility and a shared role there with at least definitely JC. And I know, you know, we did hear and see Merrick, mainly when he's on the field, especially. There's a lot of, you would see him doing like a lot of instructing, a lot of commanding, a lot of making sure guys are where they're supposed to be. But I think it's kind of a shared role between him and Derrick Brown.
SC Panthers boy said 5-3 is loading. Shout out to Earl Locklear in the building. He said, "What's good, y'all? We here. What's good with you, bro?" Got my man Ray Shack in the building. He said, "Tweez, what's up, Ray? What's up, Shack?" Playing for Jesus, also Derrick Brown and JC Horn are the leaders.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 leaders, you know what I'm saying, and Claire was saying that as well. And SC Panthers boy 803 said DB is taking Nick and Princely under his wings is good. Be good for you for years to come, man. And look, bro, we seen what these outstanding rookies are doing and how they're presenting, and we ain't seen that in a long time playing Edge. You know what I'm saying? With the rookies coming out here balling right away, you know what I'm saying, on defense like that. It's incredible to watch. Like this defense has made a transformation. I don't know what defense this is. This is not the defense from last year.
Well, I mean,
It is
is this
good.
where you argue to the point that really that's how much of a difference maker that Derrick Brown is?
Right.
Is this where you have to
Yeah.
have that conversation
I'm
now?
gonna say, I'm gonna say he is a part of it. I'm definitely gonna
Yes.
say he's probably the biggest part of it. He's the biggest
Mhm.
part of it.
Yeah, he has. He is.
But I also
We
feel
gave
like
him that contract for no reason.
the acquisitions that we made, not just so much the rookies, but I do feel like Derrick Brown needed help, and we got him help.
And we got him help.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think it's a combination of definitely. I think DB can be attributed to a lot of why we were so bad last year, and the people who we had in his place. And this is not to take anything away from Ashawn Robinson, because he's also having a good year next to DB.
Uh-huh.
But I think even Ashawn, just him
No.
alone, it wasn't enough. And that's
wasn't.
not anything
And
against
Ashawn
him, but
wasn't always available. He wasn't always
no.
available.
Mm-mm.
And
So
then, and we're talking about, so when Claire's talking now, we're talking about 2 years ago. Because obviously Derrick Brown he played in that first game and he didn't really play last year.
mhm.
So we're talking about 2 years ago with the people around him. But now, man, look, I think the biggest thing around him for me, I think got to be for me, is how good these rookies look around him. And I think, like SC Panthers boy just said, when you got a guy on that line like that's going that hard, I don't think guys had great examples in the past. And now they got a great example, or there were guys on our team that didn't take to it because Derrick Brown was always good when he played. But
Yeah.
these young boys is looking at what he's doing and they trying to match him on that. These guys, we got Princely and Nick Scorton. These guys are built different. We're seeing look, we struggle at the linebacker, right? But we're seeing Wallace is getting better.
Mhm.
The gelling is happening at the right time. You know what I'm saying? A Rose Boom is still to be desired for me, but he makes plays. He makes plays, and sometimes he looks lost, and sometimes he's out there playing like a beast.
I mean, Roseboom I believe he's first or second in tackles for us.
I think he is second behind Merrick.
He's always around, bro. He's always around.
Merrick, I think, leads our team in tackles right now. I could be wrong.
Yeah. So as much as we get on him for being like out of sync, out of place, when you look at the end of the stat line, that stat line that end of the stat line is showing that he's getting there. He's getting in the tackles.
Well, the thing is
shared or not.
where we've been talking about this some in the Discord and everything, but where, not to take away from what the show is about, but where I think we are seeing is that we are finally capitalizing on the one thing that we sucked at horribly last year, which is great. But we're also being exposed a little bit for things that we didn't pay any attention to because we harped so much on stopping the run. Which is, I mean, we're doing it. We are efficiently doing that now. But where I think we're going to fall short is we now have no guys in the linebacker area, and I think we've got maybe one or two in our secondary group that are truly coverage type linebackers, type corners, type safeties. A lot of them don't really score high in the coverage area. And that's something you do need, especially in that linebacker room. And right now we've got two guys, neither one of them grade high for coverage, but they are great at stopping the run. It's not a bad thing, but you do need that balance somewhere, especially if you're struggling with doing things like getting pressure and getting to the quarterback. At best, you want to be able to have guys who are good as far as being a coverage type linebacker. But that's a whole other conversation for a whole other day. This team is not done being built by any means, but that would be the next step.
I think
in my
we can
opinion.
start right there, though. I mean, I think what everything that Claire just said was correct. But, like Lee Corso would say, you know what I'm saying? Not too fast, Claire. Not too fast. Because I think she'll agree on this when I say this. And that's that you talking about with the coverage. But look, what do we know, Edge and Claire, about defensive fronts? When guys get pressure and stop the run or whatever, it makes everybody behind them's jobs easier. That front four is gonna hide some of their, and when Evero effectively blitzes, and now he's learned that we can blitz. I don't know why it took him this long, but it takes off the load for all those guys behind him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, like that front, we got that our front four, and then when it's no fall off when the rookies come in, it's they getting at the quarterbacks. I know people want to see more sacks, but pressures are just as good for me too, man. I'd rather have more pressures and win than to have 10 sacks and lose. You know, they're making life easier for everyone behind them.
But honestly, I think what killed Evero was not having Derrick Brown there. I like after seeing from this year to last year, what you see now, I believe Derrick Brown, him not having him there as a stunt leader, killed Evero. It killed him, and that's why we got on Evero so bad and everything like that, you know, and as much as I got,
it's not just,
and I haven't had. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Like I think we were literally too hard on him. I believe we were literally too hard on Evero because nobody put into the factor of what we lost in the beginning of the year. Yeah, we lost DB. Yeah, we lost Shaq. We lost both of them. We know, and did that hurt us? Yeah, we lost two key players of leaders in the whole goddamn defense. If you don't got no leaders on defense, who's gonna do it?
And guess what? Shaq is a better coverage linebacker.
He's leading,
and now he's leading in coverage
with the Bills.
That is wild. Oh my god!
Mind you, he's leading in coverage. God. So what does that tell you?
That if we start having a balanced defense with our personnel, you know, our defense is doing fantastic right now. If you add a couple of players to help balance out your personnel, holy God. That's all I'm going to say, because it's true. If you start balancing out some of the personnel groups that you want to have as far as defensive front rotations, I mean, for the defense right now, just a couple of different players with different attributes to balance out the fronts that you want to run. The sky would be the limit with the defense.
I mean, honestly, just getting a coverage middle linebacker that can do something will help out.
A linebacker should be, without diving too far forward into the draft or into free agency, because that is a long ways away. That should be a focal point. To be honest, if it was me, it would be a focal point before the trade deadline. But anyway,
Yeah, shout out to Khalil Wesley too, man. We're gonna get into that, you know, later on in the show. But what was you just saying, Claire?
No, I just feel like that trading for another linebacker should be a focal point before the trade deadline ends, much less it being something we focus on in the off season. Like I said, I've been active in posting in the Discord some things that I've seen that I feel like would be opportunistic for us to do. Do we ever do anything like that? Not always, but I know there's also been some conversations about a couple of guys on offense who could possibly be, you know, trade candidates from our team. And if that's the case, you know, there's definitely an opportunity with the Bengals that, to me, the Panthers would be fools to not jump on.
Well, you know, we're going to get into that in the show, too, because, hey, look, I'm here to tell y'all right now. I'm not going to get into it right now because we're talking about Derrick Brown, but we'll talk about it later in the show. But, man, look, Rico being traded is off the table. I don't want to hear that shit.
You can say that, Twan, but
don't want to hear it.
It's off the table for you, but if he presents value,
but it's off the table for me, bro.
I mean, it can be for you, but when 9 teams are already calling about you,
look, man,
if they're desperate for a run game, and Cincinnati is definitely one of those teams.
When we every time we made it to the damn Super Bowl, it's been a 2-back system with great backs back there, man.
Well, are you
It
talking
cannot
about
just be.
making the Super Bowl this year? Is that what you're saying?
No, but I'm just saying that
Okay, I was about to say.
I
we
mean,
can't
come
get
on.
us there.
That sounds like that's where you just get ready to go.
No, man, because look, when we went to the Super Bowl in 2015, no one even had us winning 5 games that year.
Oh, I know.
And
Which
then,
is
I mean,
low key really
Benjamin went down
ridiculous.
and all
The
that.
slate was
Nobody,
8. The slate was 8 games. Like the game, like the thing, like the betting line was 8 games.
bro, we almost had it. You talking about in 2015?
Yes, it was 8 games, man. It was
No,
8
we
games.
have no damn 8. Man, do you, bro? Listen, we was
No, that
missing
was no
everybody.
that was that was a preseason betting. That was a preseason betting line
Before Benji went
before.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Before Benji went down, it was
Yeah.
before Benji went down. It was 8. After Benji
So
went
what
down,
was it after he went down?
It did go to 5. It did go to 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, the thing that the lovely thing about the game of football that I absolutely love too, man, is just it's. I know it sounds cliche, man, but every time I hear that phrase, any given Sunday, it really is like that. There is a certain amount of being lucky in the factor too. It takes skills, and you have to have great players on your team, but sometimes it does a lot of luck. I mean, it's just like when you got people can't say that one guy changes everything on the team. You know, we saw Cam at his greatest in 2015, but he wasn't the only person. You know, Derrick Brown is looking outstanding on that defense, but he ain't the only one. Sometimes it's like who you got out there that's going to influence others. You remember the season, like when we picked our picks, a lot of us was going. I know I was one of the main persons pushing it, saying that you have to make this team now. You feel me? Based on the talent and the things that we got in the offseason, I say you just can't be with the Carolina Panthers and slide in. And then we saw after them cuts, that's how it really was.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of no names on our team. You know what I'm saying? We knew for the most part. You remember when we did our cuts, like when we did our own cuts on the show? Almost everybody we picked got cut.
Yeah. What did what did that tell us? That told us that that the front office and that coaching staff was not fucking around this year.
What I'm
They
saying,
know they saw what they had this year. They saw what they had. They saw what they were getting. So you have to make it.
Yeah, man. That's why when I look at this team now, it's a learning curve, you know. I thought that we won, we missed a chance on winning a whole lot of other winnable games. But you know what I'm saying? It's a learning curve. I'm cool with the learning curve, man. Shout out to Flame for Jesus with the $10 super chat. Shout out to Flame. Flame said, Twan, in 2024, we blitzed 32.6% of the plays. In 2025, we have blitzed 31.6% of the time. We obviously didn't have the talent last year. We do this year. That's the biggest difference. I agree with that. And it's that blitzing number, if Evero is smart, is gonna go up.
It will.
Yeah.
I mean, this is still early. It's not early, but I mean, you're hitting that halfway point almost.
There's no way you're gonna look at tape and go, "Oh man, we're very successful with that," and go, "Well, we ain't gonna do it." It's got to be more.
Yeah, no, it is. and if used correctly at certain times, certain situations, we can definitely do it. Like, there's no reason why we cannot.
The only way it stops is if someone gets hurt.
Yeah.
Let's not even say the H word.
Well, I'm just being honest. That's the only way it stops.
Word, the H, the I, the O word, outs, the IR, none of that. Shout out to Wesley again. He said, Locklear, when the last time we beat the Bills.
Last time we beat the Bills,
it wasn't that long ago. I don't think actually
it wasn't that long ago, but it was before Josh Allen. It was definitely before Josh Allen.
No, it wasn't.
Did we beat him when Josh Allen was here?
Hold on. Hold your horses.
Let me shout out some people in the chat while she's looking for that, man. Shout out to Earl Lockley. He said, Wesley, I think it was 2017. So maybe clarifying that. And shout out to Ray Shack. He said we got that in the draft next year. Yep. Earl Locklear again said, Wesley, I think say anything about bidding. He said, I said it would be a good game if you're okay. They're getting rowdy. He said, we have the same, have to keep the running team together. Do not separate them. You know, my thing is like every time that, because it's so our DNA. I don't look, bro. Just pay them both, man.
It sounds like a good idea, but the problem is
and running backs ain't the top of the line in paying.
Right, but the argument's going to be is it worth paying 2 running backs when you can just draft another one?
My thing is this. Y'all know me in the past when I was going crazy about that shit, when people was like, oh, you can find a running back, and then that's bullshit. You cannot find a good running back anywhere. You can't. Yeah, running back.
It is the most translatable position to the
every
NFL.
Position is a dime a dozen.
It is a dime a dozen.
But Twan,
because it matters what team you play on. That's why it's all a dime a dozen.
Well, okay. Well, here's the thing. Just based on what has happened so far this season, if you're arguing that we need to pay Rico, then in my opinion, then it seems like the way everything has looked so far, Rico should definitely be getting more RB1 reps than Chuba.
Yep. I agree.
Because what he's been doing has worked so far.
You know what I've always said in sports, and like when we watch the games, Edge and everything, why would you stop doing something if it works? You feel me? I mean, it's just like I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Ask the coaching staff that. Ask the offensive coordinator that. Why he stops something?
Because my thing is, if people are gonna be like, well, we could get picks and whatever. Look, man, forgive me, but I'm still not at the top of the hill with Carolina making picks. I ain't there yet. I think Dan Morgan does a good job, but I ain't there yet. Because we squander just as many as we get.
That's why what I'm wanting to do.
Go and get extra picks if them guys ain't gonna be nothing.
Oh, that's why I'm wanting. That's why if there was any talk of trading Rico, that's why I said send him to the Bengals and get Logan Wilson. That's where I'm at with it. I'm not even saying picks. If you're gonna do it, go get a player that you need.
Yeah.
Don't go out there trying to grab a 4th round pick from the Bengals for Rico. No, just go get Logan Wilson.
No. You gotta look. If we go, it's gotta be player for a player with him.
That's why I said Rico Dowdle to the Bengals for linebacker Logan Wilson.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
That's the only way I would do it if it was me.
He can start immediately.
Yeah, he's not hurt. He just has a reduced role because Demetrius Knight and Barrett Carter have essentially taken over because they're trying to do a youth movement. Inherently, though, Logan Wilson it's not like he's in his 30s. He just turned 29, and he's a great coverage linebacker, which is what we need. So it's like, to me, it just makes too much sense. He's already requested a trade. Apparently, there are teams interested in Rico. I don't know if the Bengals are even one of them, but yeah, that's where if you were to move off of Rico, I would only do it to go after a position that could make a difference right now on your defense, because we are over 500 for the first time in how long, dear God? How long?
Since 2020.
So if there was ever an opportunity for you to want to try to take something to the next level, because God forbid you're not going to get a different quarterback in here, which would actually be an ultimate difference maker, but that's another conversation for another day. They gotta
start thinking about it, though. They gotta start thinking about it.
Oh, there's a list of reasons a mile long of why I should start thinking about it. And it has nothing to do with him being hurt. Trust me.
If somebody was willing to say, okay, we'll take Rico for an up and coming quarterback, if they're in that desperate need, and we all agree that this quarterback is going to be somebody. I mean,
I don't think someone's going to give. I mean, I don't know if anybody would do that for a running back. The Bengals would be the most
Bro,
desperate though, because right now
I'm
they're
telling
only
you.
averaging 68 yards a game in the run game. They're ranked dead last
See,
for
one thing
rushing offense.
I'm
So
saying anything's possible, Claire, because you never, as the season goes on, you never know a team's needs and what they're willing to do something crazy for, because everything is win now. Everything is win now. It's still early in the season. Everything's win now. And then when you start looking at teams that say, okay, at the deadline, like we want to make a change or whatever, so that we are trying to get, something real impactful going forward or whatever. My thing is, if you're gonna get a pick, the pick gotta be high.
Yeah, it has to be high.
They gotta be high. And I'm telling you, man, like the way the dude running, if he keeps running like that,
he's got to be given the chance to, though,
he gotta
Twan.
come off the two, man. Huh?
Exactly.
If that's the case, then he's got to be given the chance.
Well, see, this is what I was saying
He's
earlier.
not if he's sharing RB1 reps with Chuba the way that they were trying to balance it in the Jets game,
Right.
it's not going to happen.
So it can, Claire. It can happen. We've seen it before.
It can happen, but you got to give it a shot.
Angelo and your boy both go for 1,000 yards in the same year.
True, but in this case, this is being done because they're trying to make it fair, not because it's working better, but because it's working for both backs. So far, it's showing it's working only for one.
And I agree with that. This is why I was saying this earlier. You remember when I said that? It's like I don't care. Look, if something's working, then don't stop what you're doing or whatever. My thing is, you ain't gonna stop Chuba from playing though. But man, fans don't want to hear none of that. Like, we owe an alliance to Chuba first. Chuba is coming off of an injury, so Rico should be running more.
I was gonna say, I didn't understand. Yeah, I didn't understand that. Once we go through a series, the next series it'll be Rico, and then after that series finishes, if it's a touchdown, if it's a punt, if it's a whatever, then it's going to be Chuba. I did not understand that method. Because if Chuba was really coming off of an injury that was hindering him, especially if I think it was a leg injury, he should have been on a snap count regardless.
Hey, you don't come back and start Chuba. That's what I'm saying. Look, bro, listen. Again, I'm not gonna go into that because I don't want to get into that deep. But that's rookie GM and rookie coaching, and I'm not gonna.
You stick with what's working until it's not.
Correct. But
until they can stop Rico, I would just keep putting Rico in and then only relieve him when he needs to be relieved.
What I'm saying is a seasoned coach that everybody takes serious in the league, that's what he would do. That's what they would do. They would be like, look, bro, man, like Claire is hot right now. She's hot. I can't just throw you in there and fuck up the chemistry because of your contract right now. I mean, she's hot right now.
But that's what they're doing, and that's what's irritating
I know,
me.
but every team doesn't do that, and I'm telling you, and a lot of teams do, and I hate that shit. Do you owe an alliance to a person or to the team? We are balling with this person on the team right now. He is hot. In what other situation do you take somebody that's hot and doing their thing out of the equation?
You don't, because then it resets the temperature of the whole team.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. And we saw that kind of almost happen or whatever. And
it definitely happened in the Jets game.
Yeah.
It definitely happened in the Jets game, because I'm sorry, even though they are not statistically the worst team in football, by their record, they are the worst team in football. And the fact that the best we could do was 13 points.
I didn't like that score, bro.
That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We did more damage against better teams than the Jets this year and either beat them or almost, well, I can't say almost, God forbid, but we did. Atlanta is a better team than the Jets. We put 30 points on them. So what the Jets, and I heard some people were saying that they stopped the run on us. No, they didn't really. It just didn't look. Rico just didn't, or the run game in general just didn't generate as much yards as it had the previous two games. We still put up 125 rushing yards on him, which is above the league average. So no, they did not stop the run. They just stopped it from exploding the way it looked. But that presents another issue. And it just kind of exposes the issue that we've all kind of been hitting at for the last year or two, because if it requires, and I know this is not always true because we did, we put 30 points up against the Falcons, that the run game wasn't as explosive.
I'm going to come right back to you, Claire. I want you to continue. Let me get some people up in here real quick. First coming to the show, man. Y'all all know him. 1704, always 704, bro. We got my man Peter Falcon is in the building. Petey, what's going on, bro?
What's down? What's going on?
What up, Petey? You good?
What's the deal?
Petey being Petey.
Petey being Petey.
Up next, man.
Yes,
Y'all know this guy all the time in the show. I love him when he come through. Man, he's family over here, like everyone that comes through. We got my man Bloody Knuckles in the building.
Bloody.
Yo, what's happening? What's going on, man? No homo, I miss y'all, man. Where y'all been?
Bro,
It's been crazy, man. The block's been hot, but not that way.
I feel you.
Last, to round this off, man. You know what I'm saying? Love this dude, man. Y'all know he gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? And do his thing, man. Everybody loves this guy. My man Driver is in the building. Driver, what's good?
Oh, Lord.
What?
No.
What's up, Driver?
Oh, Lord.
Heard Mr. Agent of Chaos early this morning.
Oh, Lord, when Driver come up on the show.
Because I heard Mr. Agent of Chaos early this morning spitting his narrative, man.
Oh, boy.
Old Driver.
Shout out to my man Redman Boyd. He said, honestly, we ain't in a position to give up no players for anything. I mean, I agree with that, man. I'm almost there with hold on. Flame said something earlier too. Let me go back to Flame. Flame said, he said, then I guess he's talking to me. He said, I guess you are trying to lose the next year, then. You don't pay 2 running backs in this league. But do you want me to name how many teams do?
The Lions?
Yep, that was the girl say, the Lions.
Do you want me to name how many teams?
Atlanta?
To be honest, if you really want to be technical, it's every team in the league because every team got more than one running back.
Well, no. What we're talking about is 2 running backs who are proficient, and you know
I know.
and you know that they can go off at any point in time.
I know. I was being facetious. I got you.
I'm gonna be honest with you too, man. Y'all probably never thought y'all would hear me say this, but I've always been with Claire on this. It's gonna sound bad. I'm telling y'all right now.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Man, if Rico keep running the way he's running, man, then we might need to take some calls for Chuba.
Yeah.
And that's my guy, man. Chuba is my guy. But if this boy is gonna be running like this every game.
But see, the thing is, Twan, bro, running for a paycheck.
Yeah, you only got 1 year
that way.
Well, and that's right. That's kind of what Twan is saying.
Oh, it's like,
and you ain't gotta play, but you ain't gotta break the bank on Dowdle. Dowdle was undrafted, right?
Yeah.
He was undrafted.
He want to start a gig though. He want to start a gig though. He want to be the main back.
Well,
every
but
game.
here's the thing, Petey. He could very easily earn it at this point.
Bro, he gonna chase that bag, and trust me, next year they looking for running backs next year. So they
Miss
looking
Claire,
for him right
you don't
now.
think that he's already earned it?
I mean, I think he has, but that's not up to me.
That's true.
I think, dude.
That's kind of what my point was earlier. It was just like the only way you're going to know if it's worth trading him or not, or doing it, you need to get. He needs to be the one getting all the RB1 reps right now, and he doesn't need to be sharing them.
Let me tell you how this works.
At least not in the methodology that.
And that's my point. That's my point of saying
doing.
that. And that was my point, Claire. I appreciate you for pointing that out.
Oh, you got hold on. You guys agree with this? My head is in the sky right now.
Gelato.
It was about Rico. All right, so check this out. So Claire said, like, I agree. Like, it was like, I don't think you should start Chuba if Rico is doing his thing out there, right? But how many of you guys know this? Even if you start Chuba, right? and he gets the majority of the carries. But if at the end of the game, Dowdle has more yards and he's more effective, that shit is gonna change. If he's doing more with less, there it is. You don't even have to think hard.
I mean, now he is hot right now. I mean, the offensive line, they block better for him. He finds the holes better. He's hitting them more proficiently than Chuba, but Chuba has been, out with the calf, and he got to get his rhythm back. But right now, while we're winning, you have to ride the hot hand, and then to slowly implement Chuba and allow him to get his rhythm back slowly.
It ain't got to be no damn 50-50. It should be motherfucking 70-30 right now.
Can I ask y'all a question real quick?
Go ahead, Drop.
Okay, all right. If this the off season, right, and we going through training camp, and we having these in practice scrimmages, and you got Rico Dowdle, you got Chuba, but Rico Dowdle showing you that he's a better running back than Chuba. But the only reason why you start Chuba because you paid Chuba. Is that a product of your coaching or a product of you just playing politics?
It means you winning. It means you winning got a guy that you was gonna get to fill in and help you with running back, and then you didn't know he was gonna be better than the guy you got.
Right.
Even though you saw him last year,
didn't know that Chuba was gonna get hurt too. My fault.
He did it last year.
No, see, I'm taking injury. No, see, that's why I take injuries out of it. That's why I said preseason, because to me, and this is what I really believe, bro. I believe our team has a problem evaluating talent. It shows from the running back to the center. So
they've had that problem for a while. That's why we've been so bad.
Right. So it's not that we're losing games. We're losing games along with the coaches that don't know how to evaluate talent. We got to put, I'm starting to really understand this, because if you cut DJ Johnson in the middle of the season, which is week 3, you could have did that in the preseason. What thought of your mind made you start him? What made you put that guy in that position?
A fair assessment.
But I understand that. But you had that same fair assessment all last year.
But also not just a fair assessment. Who picked him? Our defensive coach. Our defensive coach picked him. He picked him for a reason. And the first thing he told him when he got on the phone with him, hey, so we're gonna be setting that edge, right?
He didn't set the edge.
What has DJ Johnson not do? Set the edge. And just so that y'all have a clear understanding, before DJ Johnson was a defensive end, he was a tight end at Oregon.
So he really is still developing, is putting his hand in the dirt.
That was a terrible pick off the
exactly. And plus, not only that, who did he play with before he did all this?
Baru.
No, in college, who did he play with?
I don't know who the coach is.
Oh no, Oregon. It was Oregon.
Chip
Oregon. No, the player. Who did he play with before all this?
Are you talking about his team that was with him that was helping him out?
His teammate.
Yeah.
His teammate. Who was his teammate?
I don't remember.
The guy that's playing with Brian Burns. The guy that's playing with Brian Burns right now in the Giants.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
And Kayvon Thibodeau was a first round pick.
Yeah. He made him look
so
better.
He was overshadowed. He was already so he was already behind the 8 ball, being overshadowed by him already. Well, and I'm pretty sure the reason why he transitioned to the other side is because Kayvon Thibodeau was gone, and they needed somebody, so he volunteered himself.
So I mean, he wasn't a good tight end either.
Yeah, why do we go out there and get a first year edge, and then like he just said, if you got switched over to defense, that means you weren't shit at tight end.
Or he probably did it because he figured he would have a better shot at getting to the NFL. Players switch all, and Twan, you notice you played in college.
He had been shitty at tight end.
Players, but Twan, here where I'm going with this. I'm pretty sure you've known players who said if I'm gonna make it to the next level, and I'm playing this current position right now. If I need to make it to the next level, I need to figure out if this is where I need, if this is the route I need to take, or if I need to switch positions and go and do another route to get to the next level. How many?
Yeah,
Twan, let me ask you this:
saying that he must have been.
you probably don't remember, Twan, but how many players that you know that you played with in college that you heard of saying, man, if I need to make it to the next level, I need to switch my position?
A few, but they do that
A
in
few.
your sophomore. Well, back then they did it in because you played all 4 years. They did that in your sophomore year or something like that. That's why I say he couldn't have been good at tight end because most guys, if they feel like they're good at a position, that's what they're gonna be, or they'll transfer. People like, you ain't sending me to defense. I go somewhere else.
Because if you don't make it on
True.
defense, that's
So
it.
yeah,
Some people
agreed
do
to do that. I mean, he said, "Yeah, I'm not doing well at tight end."
Or maybe he volunteered, to do it because he figured that's that's a better shot for me to make it to the league.
But then we picked
Nah, they
this
switched him.
up at number 3.
They switched him. They switched him. They switched him.
They did. So he didn't volunteer. So he just switched them. They switched him.
Bro, I
They-
didn't even
trust
know
me.
that.
Trust me, most likely coaches they decide to switch him, bro.
Who else knew
Because-
that? I didn't even know he got switched in college.
Because I didn't. I'm just learning it just now.
Bro,
I mean, it makes
that
sense.
was talked about. That was talked about. That he switched from tight end to defensive end.
I
Well,
mean,
he
why?
ain't not no more.
Well, okay. So did he ever? Did he start the year that he was drafted, or did he ever become a starter, like a significant?
No, he was a starter. He was a significant starter, but you also got to think about it like this: he didn't have enough stats or enough attributes or enough tape to
So
get
you
him
don't
to go
take
from
that-
a third
so you
round
don't
to
take
a
him
first
in the
round.
third round. So you don't take him in the third round.
That's the point I'm making. I'm trying to get
And mind
into
you-
what.
And mind you, he was a junior. And mind you, we drafted him as a junior. If he really wanted to solidify himself, he would have stayed an extra year and came out as a
Right.
senior.
So,
But then, but see, at the same time, that's a gamble too, because you don't want to wait that senior year and think it's just gonna be a year and then you suffer an injury too.
You 100% right, but
Did
here's
you hear what
the
Driver
thing, though.
said earlier, y'all? I mean,
Yeah.
Driver was absolutely correct on that. Carolina, I don't think anybody would have picked him at third, man. We have trouble evaluating talent.
We see some coaches look at it and they just see potential. They'll look at the body size, his attributes, and be like, you know what, he's untapped potential.
Right
But
there.
some guys just think like that now.
If that's the case, you know how to set the edge. Then, if that's the case, if he was tight end, he should know how to set the edge, how to block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone went out and got a dud.
But also think about it. Who do we lose at the edge when we got Johnson? Who do we lose?
Well, we all know.
Lawrence.
We all know who we lost.
There you see. So we were desperate already. We already lost Brian Burns in the trade.
We replaced Brian.
Yeah,
we lost Brian Burns in the trade. We didn't get the trade. We didn't get the conversational trade value that we should have gotten for him, and so we were desperate enough to get somebody to set the edge. That's why we got DJ Johnson.
Right. See,
It wasn't in the same year they got two long slots, two long snappers, and at the same year, they ain't really had nobody else.
Look, bro, look. I'm only gonna drink to that and not say nothing.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you like this because I don't want it to sound phony. I love the hell out of Flame for Jesus, man. I don't care, like, if people think he's controversial. I think that man got the right to say whatever he wants the way he supports the show, bro. That's why I don't get into it with him. You know, like, look, if you want to call Bryce Young a small, I don't care, bro.
I stand by it.
The bum C word.
He can call Bryce whatever the hell he want to call Bryce the way he supports this show. I don't work for Bryce. I work for we work for the people in the chat.
Bryce.
I think people get it twisted. We work for these people that's in the chat. We entertain them.
I support that message.
We work for the 704 Charlotte Battle Show. That's what we work.
So shout out to Flame for Jesus with the $20 super chat, man. He said, he supports a lot of shows, man. So I'm like, look, when you support like that, man, I'm not arguing with him like that. I mean, he can say what he wants. I'm not
he a Panther fan,
nobody
though.
on the team.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he a Panther fan, man. That's why I never look at Flame as a person that's not a fan. He just point out how he feels about the team.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
Shit.
not the
yeah.
team,
but
but
see,
Bryce.
And he puts facts behind it too. He
Yeah,
has
man.
facts to it too.
So shout out to
Yeah,
Shane for
he
the
content.
$20 super chat. He said, I just looked it up. We will approximately 48 million in the cap space in 2026. He said, with Icky to sign, a lot of that will be gone. We'll get into the Icky shit later because I'm not absolutely sure we keep Icky. But he said, if you sign Rico and Icky, then you get your draft picks, and that's it. Do we need a vet to replace Andy?
yeah,
I say so. Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Hell yeah. We need a
You
vet.
always need to keep you a veteran quarterback in the room,
yes.
But
No
we ain't
matter,
keeping
no,
him.
He will be available.
Yeah.
especially
no matter who, no
in
matter
how
Carson
shitty
Wentz.
this NFL is these days. Yeah,
Carson Wentz.
But guys, listen to this though.
no, I don't want walk it to him. No,
Y'all gonna laugh when I say this. But the vet gonna be Bryce Young.
No, the vet's
that's
gonna be
fine.
Carson Wentz.
He gonna be the backup. Because
So we're gonna be his 7th team in 7 years, bro.
yeah, I'm not fucking with no Carson Wentz.
He already didn't hurt his shoulder by just throwing just
fuck
throwing the
with-
ball.
I fuck with Flacco before I fuck with Carson Wentz.
Oh,
Flacco
I
go
thought
out
you
there and
said
make it happen.
Flacco. My bad. That's what I
You
thought he
fucking
said.
with
Flacco
Flacco.
will be out there making it happen, bro.
Flacco
Man,
went
we
back to
ain't gonna have to
his
worry
old
about
original
none of that.
team.
Yeah.
You know how
I'm gonna
disrespectful
tell
that is for
y'all,
you to bring me back to my original team I was at for years? That's disrespectful.
But he
man.
went out there on first game and destroyed. It's like
But
them. I don't know, man. I mean, shit. Flacco is
Wait.
getting better with age.
Flacco
But
was
see,
the Ravens at
what
one
it
point.
is that he know football, and that these quarterbacks they don't read coverages properly. So that's how these
Flacco
old guys can slice up these defenses like that.
Flacco was the Ravens at one point.
Yep. You know what
You
they
see what I'm saying?
you know what they said about Flacco after that game too? It was what's the wide receivers? It's Higgins and Chase.
Chase.
You know
Yeah,
what
Higgins and
Chase said
Chase.
to them when they did that after the game meeting when you go sit with the guys, you know? Chase said that man got here and he said we just, taught him a few things or whatever. He said, but he went over the playbook. He said he knew most of this stuff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he just like he said we felt like he could have went any way tonight. He said the dude was throwing precise routes, like he already knew what they did and how they did it or whatever.
He know football.
That's why they were so geeked up.
He
bro,
knows
you got to think about this too, though, man. He hasn't played with weapons like that in a long
Exactly.
time.
ever.
Yeah.
Not
He ain't gonna
two
wanna
number
leave.
ones. You never had 2 number ones before.
Man,
Now I see what Joe Burrow be using.
Bro,
Know what I'm
see
trying
Joe
to tell motherfuckers.
He almost make it look like Joe underperforming or something, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, I used to see Joe Flacco on the side to sleep on the bench. To sleep.
They talk
on
about
the
how his like how his mannerisms never changed on the sideline. He said, "What for?"
He's
like
be
I'm either
sleep.
gonna play or I'm not.
Yeah, he'll be sleep reading the book, either reading the book and then falling asleep. Lie to you not.
Just call me when y'all need me.
All right.
Exactly.
Hey, Flacco, we going
You'll
out.
be
All right,
ready.
let's go.
I'm gonna say this
Simple,
though
'cause
about
he kn-
Canales. If he don't really get a grip if he don't get a grip around his team though and really evaluate these players the way they should, man, they gonna get rid of his ass. I'm gonna tell you that shit now.
But
Canales.
it ain't always been Canales though. It's been even the
It
past
has.
coaches prior to him. It's
Right.
been coaches prior to him as well too. It's not just him. It starts at a general manager's level, bro.
It starts with the general manager.
I
Exactly.
mean,
Yeah, right.
I'm saying this to say that the general manager went into the draft and got an A+ grade. It's up to the coaches to
Come
play
on, bro.
and get those guys involved because one
Not
thing Canales did. Hold on, one thing Canales said was, "I want my defensive coach to involve the young players." So he was asking his defensive coach to involve them. It took you to week 6 or week 5 to put Jimmy Horn on the team, and we were struggling without the wide receiver. See, that's why I say I'm not giving nobody no pads on that shit because,
listen.
like,
You're
go
not
ahead,
wrong.
go.
You're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're not wrong. But the same sense is
I need it.
you gotta understand that, bro. It starts at the general manager. Like you said, it's for the coach's job to teach to coach the players itself. He don't go out there and pick the talent. He can make a suggestion, put it up for the general manager and say, okay, yeah, we go get him, and then you gotta coach him up. So
Yeah,
you can't
man.
you can't blame it solely on Canales, bro.
I'm what I'm saying is this: if you coaching up the player, that means you know who's better and you evaluating. So when you relay that back to the GM, you should come out there and be like, man, you know Rico balling right now. Why I'm going back to Chuba? See, the point I'm making is this: you trying to win football games, and you saying that I'm gonna bring him in on the second drive to you basically hindering our team.
I'm gonna
This
come
guy
back.
coming off an injury. So, what production do you really expect out of Chuba? Be honest.
Chuba
Come on,
gonna be the
no, hold on. Everybody didn't say this until Donald start running like that. Y'all
yeah.
gotta understand, bro.
Still a
Y'all not
small
really
setback.
thinking logical. Y'all not really thinking logical. Y'all just thinking from a from another standpoint, bro. Like you gotta understand that, bro. Like listen, they had to be. This was Chuba team first. They got to get
It's
him the
still
first
Chuba team.
reps.
Hold
You know what
on,
I'm
bro. That's where
saying?
you wrong. That's where you wrong at, bro. It would never was Chuba team, bro.
What
It
you
never
talking about?
was.
How was it
Hold
not?
on, hold on, hold
Then
on.
then
Hey,
whose team
Who
was it?
team was it then?
hold on. When has Chuba consistently been in the top five? How can you own some or be his team if they drafted a quarterback and trying to make him the franchise player and you
Driver,
never led the league in rushing? This
Chuba never had a line to run the lead with, bro.
Exactly.
Man, listen, man, driver. Rico already said that
All the
Chuba
guys
is the
that yeah,
leader
yeah,
of the running backs.
are the running
He's
backs, yeah, not the team. Yeah, look,
now
man,
We don't know.
he's one of the leaders of the team. Yeah,
every
he
running
has a
back
voice
in
in
the
that
league.
locker room.
My
no,
bad, bro.
He
I
has a
thought you were
strong
saying
voice
that.
in that locker room.
Driver, every running back in the league that does well and is in top 10, they all got good lines, bro. You can't run behind a shitty line, bro.
This is facts.
I mean,
I,
Saquon did it, so
There's some
he
guys
was
out there
giant.
that'll probably go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's on bad teams, but we think they suck because they got a shitty line in front of them, bro.
I mean,
You know, I
Saquon is
mean, shit. I
phenomenal.
mean, Rico ran behind Dallas last year. They got a good line. Panthers, this is one of the best lines we ever had, and we ain't even got all our starters out there.
I mean, and to mention
Nope.
as well too. And to mention as well too that there's two different running styles. You got
Hey,
somebody who's dominant in the middle of the field, and then you got somebody who's dominant and running outside of the running outside.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like what Flame put this up, man. I thought it was interesting. He said, I was talking to Ray Shaw. He said, we have to sign Icky this year. I would like to re-sign Christensen. Coker is up too. He said, you resign Rico. Who are you letting go? All right, so I want to stick on that Christensen shit.
Mm.
Do you guys want to keep? And I want to start with Claire, man, because I don't want to lose her in here, bro. Would you guys sign Icky again and the money that's going to cost, knowing Icky is only at his best in the run game? Because he can't give you both, man. Icky sucks. Passing.
Well, dog, we do need a fucking.
Or would y'all
We
just
do need a
motherfucking
fucking
sign
left
Christensen?
tackle.
They can do all of it.
I mean, or you can just switch him to the right side.
Hey, is Claire? Hey, Claire, you still in here? Let's go start with her. She must have walked away. All right, so yeah. What would y'all look, man? Look, Brady Christensen ain't never let us down. Why are they not giving this man his props?
Honestly, I can't really answer that question because I mean we drafted Christensen in Matt Rule in the Matt Rule stage. And I guess
I know what Claire's,
but yeah, but I guess it's one of those. I don't know, bro. I don't know why. I mean, because honestly, when Taylor Moton was out, I mean, Josh Simon was good, but I would have felt better with Brady Christensen. I would have felt better at the beginning of the season if we would just let freaking Austin Corbett go and started Cade Mays. I'd have felt a whole lot better with that.
My thing is, if you're going to put a whole bunch of money in, like y'all said, if you want to spend your money effectively, and we got and our money man that we got. If you want to spend your money effectively, if you the GM, and I'm putting this on Dan, bro, listen, Icky's good on the run. Brady Christensen is good with everything. Why am I going to put a bunch of money into Icky when I can move on from him at the deadline and get something for him, pay Christensen, and then go get another guy in the draft that's going to be a beast that can do both that I don't have to pay shit to?
True. You can.
Who wants to keep Icky?
Nobody. He been ass.
But also at the same time,
on the run, man, but he gonna get the quarterback killed back there, bro.
Well, he hasn't gotten the quarterback killed for a while. He's doing the job somewhere.
I look at my brother, look, Jay Issue in the building. He said, "Man, y'all love putting the blame on Canales, man. You know, I can't stand Canales' ass, bro.
I swear you do, bro.
But I do know if this dude keeps winning, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, if he wins, he ain't going nowhere."
Jay Issue also said, "How do we better our evaluation with these players during the draft and in the off season? Twan." I mean, I know what I would do. I mean, that's on Dan Morgan. And the thing with Dan Morgan, y'all, I keep telling people, he's still a young GM.
Yeah, but
Dan Morgan is learning. He's learning on the job, bro. Canales is learning on the job.
OJT.
Our owner is learning to be an owner on the job.
Is he though?
He's learning to be a football owner. I mean, he's the king, and he's the king in business and his and his funds and the things.
I thought he was still a dictator.
Football, he's a novice.
OJT.
No, I thought he was still a dictator. I ain't know.
Nah, man.
He on that shit.
And the reason I'm saying all this because, like you say, man, you look at Mitchell Evans. That boy balling, right? And you would have drafted Sanders.
Your boy better get his shit together.
And he's not even on that level. Like you could tell that's two different type of tight ends. And my thing is this: if you knew how to evaluate talent, we won't be wasting draft picks. And that's all I'm gonna say to that point. You know,
that's true. That's true.
It's just showing me. It's just showing me that, bro. Like,
and if we don't waste, and if we don't do, and if we know how to evaluate talent, then when we do make trades, we won't feel like we're hurting ourselves giving away draft picks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You get Brad Burns and trade him for a third round, and you draft him in the first round, and this man leading the NFL in sacks, bro. Come on, man. It's weird, bro. Like people ain't making sense to me about the evaluation of the players. That's all I'm saying.
But ain't that was the old GM that made that stupid ass move?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was the OGM. So it was the OGM because
do y'all think that he did that just because he knew he was getting fired to fuck over the team?
Possibly, yeah. That has been a floating rumor around because also there was a report that before Morgan took over, the Rams offered us not one but two future first round picks for Brian Burns, and we said no.
I heard that too.
Well, he said no. Dan Morgan didn't say no. He said no.
So they probably would sabotage our team.
He
won't get no.
And the other thing is, we never, because we're not in there to see all the other stuff. Man, football is so political now, bro. The politics is crazy. Just like right now, the Panthers are going through politics right now at that running back position. Like because we got to start Chuba because we pay. Man, look, you don't have to start Chuba.
That's the point that'll make it, bro. How you gonna have an organization that ain't been to the playoffs for 10 years and then say that this man is basically our team leader and he can't get his job taken? That
he's not
sense.
the team. Chuba ain't the team leader. He's the leader of the running backs.
No, I'm saying that to say that he's a captain. Just because you're a captain don't mean you can't lose your job.
But he ain't did
That's
nothing to
true.
lose his job.
Yes, that
Yeah,
is.
all he did was keep playing. That's all he keep
Chuba's
doing.
a
And plus,
fucking beast. Look, I
and
know
plus,
people looking at Rico.
Like
I know
nobody.
people looking at
Let's be
Rico.
real. Nobody expected Rico to do this kind of running that he's doing.
No. I expected it
That's
because he
my
did it
point.
last year.
That's
I'll
just
be
being my
honest. I
point.
didn't expect it. I just looked at him as being just, come in, get a couple little carries, take the pressure off Tuba, and that's it. I ain't
That's
expect
it.
Bo to do
Yeah,
that.
That's
that's
being
what I
my
thought
point.
too.
Yeah.
See, what
We
y'all
thought
need to
Yeah.
quit concerning about keeping one and wearing a two-back system. That's what they need to start doing.
That's what I keep
Come
saying.
on.
That's always been our DNA.
Exactly. Y'all talking about
Whoever
one.
the fuck is hot is who you run. That was the
And
same
and
thing when we had D'Angelo and Stewart and Scott. I mean, I said Scott Stewart, man. I mean, Jonathan Stewart.
John
Jay
Stewart.
Stewart.
And
It
that's
was
their
whoever
problem.
the fuck was hot. Teams do not like tackling, y'all. That's why I don't
Yeah.
understand. They ain't figured out this too. They don't like to tackle.
You see what it is, Twan. This was wrong. Everybody got so hot then, was getting so hot then comfortable with having McCaffrey do everything. You see what happened with McCaffrey trying to be a scat and run through the tackles,
That's why
run
you
between the tackles at the
cannot
same time.
just have one back there. You're gonna run them into
Absolutely.
the dirt.
Absolutely.
Teams used to look for that workhorse bell cow running back. That's always been the lead. They've always
And when-
looked for that. And if you
But
don't,
buddy,
in which
hey,
those,
buddy,
go ahead.
go
What's up?
No, you got it. I gotta say
No.
something after you're done. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Ron.
But what I was gonna say with the bell cow thing is this: the reason why a lot of teams struggle is because they don't have a two-back system. You know why? Because we just experienced it right now. So imagine if we had no Rico Dowdle on our team, right? And the backup was the guy we just drafted. You know what I'm saying?
Sanders.
So what if Rico Dowdle goes down in the next game? They're gonna
If
be
he
right
goes
back
down,
on
then-
Chuba.
Yeah, because
It's
Tuba's
gonna be right back on
the
Chuba.
RB1.
But you got to understand this, bro. We signed Sanders, bro, to a contract, right? Overpaid him. He went to Dallas. You don't even hear from this motherfucker.
Because he was finished when he left Philadelphia. He only looked good because of their offensive line.
That's the point that I'm making. If Chuba go down right, and you got a nigga like Sanders who can't fucking produce shit, we gonna be in that type of position you talking about. But when you got Rico, who ain't trash, who can run the ball, then you can see something different. But that's always been. Go ahead.
Man, hold on. I made Flame wait
No,
too
go ahead.
long.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, bro. No, go ahead because
shout out to Flame for Jesus with the $20 super chat, man, showing that love, bro. Like, I guess he's making up for when we was gone, man. I love it, Flame. He said we are in the show. He said we are in the show. Show me part of the schedule. He said this is the gauntlet. We will see what we are made of now. I agree. He said I'm excited to see it. Buffalo is getting players back for this game. They haven't lost 3 in a row since 2018. Shit, we ain't been 500 since. So something got to give.
2022.
So something got to give.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And when I say 500, I don't mean 1-1. Ain't counting that shit. You know, look, bro. Y'all, look. I don't know if y'all seen it. We got a better record than a lot of teams that people think we're not better than.
Yeah, a lot of people are starting.
Cowboys got the most high power offense in the league, and we won.
Talk. Yeah,
it's not a fluke.
Now, just imagine. Now, just imagine if we did that. Now, imagine if we won and did that at Dallas.
I don't care where you play it, man. I don't believe. Look, I told you I play better.
I understand. I understand that, but just imagine we did that at Dallas. It don't, but the magnitude. But here's the thing about it. It's the magnitude of it. Yes, winning at home helped out, but if we did that on the road at Dallas, that'd have been a huge. That'll put that win at an even higher level because we did it at Dallas.
Shout out to Redman Boyd. He said Chuba was never worth 8.3 a year. Yeah, he was. I mean,
yeah, he was. When you
ran
rank 5, yeah,
he ran for almost. And if he didn't get hurt, he would have been close to 1,500. I mean, who else?
I mean, he was ranked number 5 last year.
Let's be
He was ranked
honest.
number 5 last
But
year.
Because people are prisoners of the moment. They forget how
Yeah.
much
Say it
Chuba
again,
helped us
buddy.
out last year.
Say it again, bloody.
You know what I'm
Prisoners
saying?
of the
They're prisoners of the moment. Like Chuba was really like the engine for our team last year.
absolutely.
Yep. He literally
So you
was.
can't just
Walk
give up
said-
on him. Now
Big
Rico,
Walk
he's showing
said-
to be the engine of our team this year.
Shout out to Big Walk, and he said Icky playing good though. He is. Because we running the ball a lot, Big Walk. We running the ball a lot. He said Kevin Hubbard said, y'all tripping on Tua, not me. Tua ain't going nowhere. Jason said, Twan knows how I felt about Chuba. I'm gonna keep the peace though. Yeah, Jason didn't like Chuba. I don't know why. He wasn't the only one. There was a lot of people that didn't think we should pay Chuba.
I actually didn't mind us paying Chuba. So as of right now, so looking at the gauntlet, so looking at the schedule right now, after the Bills, we got Green Bay who has a top 10 defense. We had the Saints, who the Saints are trying to figure out who the fuck they are. Then we got the Falcons who are top in their defense, and then we got the 49ers. And then we got the Rams, and we are know who the Rams defense is, and then we got the Saints. Honestly, if we can get at least, because I have a feeling we're going to beat the Saints, but I don't think we're going to beat the Falcons at the Falcons. But I feel like if we can get a win, if we can start getting a win at the Bills, a win with the Bills, lose to Green Bay, but beat the Saints twice, and possibly beat the Falcons. If we can run that table and possibly get 4 wins out of those 6 right there, we can possibly get 4 of those. We straight.
Man,
Because after that it's the Bucks twice, is the Bucks twice, and then Seattle.
Well, Ed, you don't think the Falcon killer will be ready by then, man?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all this.
If we can stop Bijan, then maybe.
I think every team that we got left on our schedule can be beat by us. I really do. I'm not gassing our team. I mean, we're talking about Green Bay. Look how many points Dallas put up on Green Bay. They tied. I think they wound up tying. You know what I'm saying? Well, that just means that Green Bay defense ain't like what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? As far as
look
Buffalo,
what they did to the last team, bro.
As far as Buffalo, Atlanta beat Buffalo. We hung 30 on Atlanta with a bagel. I'm telling you, it really is any given Sunday, bro.
It's any given Sunday, but we can't have a mentality just because the Falcons beat them that we beat them. It's totally different personnel.
I know, man. But the thing is that, you know, when you start comparing what a team did opposed to what you did to a team, I know you can lose to a team that another team beat. But I'm just trying to tell you, if we bring, it ain't even gotta be our A game. It can just be a fucking B+ game, bro. We can beat anybody on that. Look, it's nobody on this schedule that y'all can definitively say that we got to play left. We are not going to beat them.
So can we beat the Rams? So you're saying with the defense that the Rams got, you think we can beat the Rams?
Did you think we could beat Atlanta 30-0? Nobody had us beating the Cowboys. Nobody.
Yeah, but one thing I will say, I can't stand the Cowboys, but they did not have CD.
Absolutely.
Nope. And you saw,
let's be real.
And you saw what
you
saw what they were. And you saw what they were with CD. When CD came back, you saw how that team
what
was.
What they look with CD? Look, the other motherfucker was killing us.
That's the point. So imagine if CD was there. NFL young boy wasn't gonna catch like that.
That's what they was already doing.
Y'all getting a little too ahead of yourself. CD don't play defense. Hold on, CD don't play.
CD don't play
defense. Did you forget they was getting stuffed in the secondary?
He can score. Hold up, Cowboys score. But guess what? Could they stop us?
No, they couldn't. They had one of the worst. They had one of the worst defense in the league right now.
Not our fault.
Right. So CD Lamb is not going to contribute to their defense. He contributes to their offense.
I'm sorry. What was the score? What was the score?
27-30.
The last time they played, it was 40.
Don't tell me about defense, bro.
They beat the Commanders 44-22, man. They beat the Commanders 44-22.
We didn't put belt to ass, bro. We did not put belt to ass. we lucked
No,
up.
we did not.
We
No.
lucked up and he mentioned the game, bro. Come on,
What?
how we getting ahead of ourselves? How we getting ahead of ourselves if we win that game based off of injury, bro?
Hold
Because
on,
we
bro.
500, we over 500. That's
Bro,
why.
we put
That's
up
not football,
27
P.
regardless, bro. CD Lamb don't play defense. We
Bro,
still
they was
putting up
saucing up
20
Michael
and 30
Jackson, bro.
points.
They was saucing Michael Jackson up and J.C. Horn. Let's I hate to say this, but J.C. Horn was getting overworked as well too, trying to compensate for how
Okay,
damn
well, how
Mike
many
Jackson
times that can
situation.
happen
So
to
was
what you
him,
getting
though?
work.
talking about?
He was getting work. He was getting work.
Sauced up.
Okay,
Our
But we,
defense was playing
okay,
bad that
Petey,
game.
guess who won, Petey?
Okay,
okay.
bro.
So what about the
Hold
Rams
on.
then?
That ain't the point.
What
Of
about the
course we
Rams?
won, but we looked up.
It ain't no luck up in the NFL, bro. It's just who
Nah,
you
bro.
got available.
You
You can
You know
only
better
play
than
some
who
this.
luck.
you can only
Y'all
play
know
who
better
you
than
got
this.
out there, bro. You can only play who you
Come
got
on,
out
bro.
there.
Okay,
That
That
so
was
what
defense,
about the
lucky. Y'all
Rams?
know
our
it.
defense is looking fantastic. You
Our
can't
Y'all
win
get
if
defense
you
is
can't
doing
score the
our
ball, bro.
defense is doing good. That's one thing I say. Defense is doing good. They're doing better week by week. But we
Mm-hmm.
still need the offense to step up more. I mean, yeah, our running
Exactly.
game, it's our bell cow, is what we hang our hat on. We keep pounding. That's our MO. But it's gonna be a time when you're gonna run up on the defense when they're gonna choke that run. Now what we
The
gonna do?
Rams. The Rams can do that.
That shit may happen
Falcons.
before we even take on them hornet
But
fuckers out there in LA.
and that's
and
cool.
and it
Because
was the
Green,
running game that killed them.
Green Bay can stop the run. Green Bay can stop the run too.
And that's
You know
cool.
what I'm saying?
But check this
Because
out. That's
if we
cool.
get caught behind the sticks, you know what Canale is gonna do.
And that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But look, but if they cheat up, and that's why I don't trust Canales. But if teams don't cheat up on that, we got to fucking run the ball like that. Look, you got to do things differently to stop the run like that, man. So then you got to air that bitch out. So
I mean,
Canales trying to tell you, bro, you better be start. You better get that. You better get the red rifle. You better get his ass right.
I think y'all getting
just because of
yeah.
he did his first year with us. That sounds like Cincinnati when Burrow went down. They thought that Jake Brown was going to
need to get him right in
see how that turned out.
Yeah, because we might have to finish the season with him, though. Bryce, I don't trust that nigga, bro. I don't
trust him. I don't trust the kid either. I don't trust the kid either.
I
But at the
trust
same
Bryce.
goddamn time,
Hold on. When y'all say y'all don't trust Bryce, you gotta have more of a understanding that look
like.
here.
Well, this is what I'm saying, bro.
Hold on. The last what 5 games Bryce probably had 1 or 2 turnovers. So we can't get into this. We're getting ahead of ourselves here because what we can take away from Bryce Young is this: he has been inconsistent, but what he has challenged himself to is not turning over the ball as much. So we got to understand that, and that was the reason why we.
He just turning around, handing the ball off. That's why he ain't turning it over.
Hold on. Oh, I get you, Quan, but hold on. The reason why we lost the first 2 games because of Bryce turned over the ball. Okay. And that they was in the first quarter. So do you not think that if the coach would have ran the ball a little bit more instead of putting the ball in the quarterback hands, that we would have been in a different situation? Because it's showing that now.
Well, that's what we talked about that. I've been on Canales' ass about taking the ball out of Bryce's hands and doing it. You remember, Ed, you remember we was like when we was playing and Canales started fucking up, like we was just pounding.
Especially
we was pounding Dallas with the ball. And then he decided right in the middle of Rico going crazy that he was gonna try to start airing the ball out on first down. I was like, what are you doing?
Run the ball.
That's what I'm saying.
Run that damn ball.
The perfect example is that Jets. The perfect example is the damn Jets game. We were winning, and then we started doing stuff that didn't make sense. It's like, yo, we're gonna end up losing this game if Canales doesn't.
You see what I'm saying? So what happened at the end of the Jets game? Did he start to try to throw the ball right, and they gave the Jets opportunities to get back in the game? If they would have had a quarterback, they could have went down and scored. But what the point I'm making is this falls on the coach, because at the end of the day, we got the running back showing you that they're capable of running the fucking ball. Why you not running the ball? I'm not saying the whole game, but you still gotta understand this. Every quarterback loves a good run game. If you got a run game and you could able to establish the run early in the game, that gives the quarterback more comfortability to make the plays and open up the playbook. Why should you open up the playbook at the beginning of the game when you should be doing that as the game go on, gradually trying to figure out the players, figure out the scheme? I feel like the coach is inexperienced enough to not know when to call certain plays at the right time. And it's starting to be more of a glaring problem to our offense. That's
I mean,
what I'm saying.
you sound like me. I mean, I've been saying this shit about Canales, bro. You can Edge can tell you. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this: like, when the game has been made easy for you, then let's keep it easy. I'm trying to be funny and do some cute shit. He still don't trust Bryce to throw the ball down the field. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So my thing is, when somebody starts figuring the run out or whatever, you got to go to Bryce. When it's time for Bryce to do his part, what is he gonna do?
I mean, he was number one in the NFL throwing the ball. He's showing you that on third when you need him to make a play, he making it.
Man, Bryce
So
Yeah, but you got to
So-
but but here's the thing though. Those open plays were dump. Them open plays were dump offs. Them open plays were shit.
he was not
Where
going
shit.
up the field.
It was he wasn't bomb. He didn't have to bomb the ball down the field. It was easy like a 2-and-out, a 3-and-out, a 5-and-out. You know, something that he can literally just he literally do a handoff. You know, a handoff to the fucking player where he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna miss. It was
Shout
one
out
of those type of.
Shout out to
plays,
Flame
man.
for lighting the board up with that $5 super chat. He said, taking the ball off the door for bomb with no arm talent has, and defense is what is winning games for us. Defense in the run game. Yeah. He said, we stand a chance if we stay with that. The DNA is working. Why change it? You don't stop it until it's not working. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Now, what you're saying, Twan, makes absolute sense. But then if we get to that situation and now we have to rely on the quarterback to throw it and he doesn't have enough reps
That's
to
what I
throw it,
just
then the game is fucked.
Man,
It's true. It's true. But look, but you also got to admit though, we got really, really, really lucky that Dallas game was not a shootout.
That's true.
You have to openly admit that. You got to openly admit that was not a shootout. Because if it
You
was
can
a
say the
shootout,
same thing
we was
about the
not going to
Jets
win that
too.
game.
You can say the same thing about the Jets.
Well, Tyrod Taylor did put up some bombs, but here's also a thing though. We had defensive guys in the backfield. We had defensive backs in the backfield
Tyrod Taylor
that knew
Right.
what
But
they were
see,
doing.
also offensively, we didn't pull away from that game either. We just held them off.
No, we did not. No, we did not. And that's
We got Claire-
that's
we
I'm not.
got,
I'm
Claire
not.
Black is on
That's a
there.
Canales. That's a Canales thing with the play calling. But at the same time, if it's working, make it. If it's working, don't. If it's working, don't break it up.
The
Yeah,
reason
You know,
why
that's
I'm gonna let Claire get in here too. The reason why we only scored 13 points in that game, because Canales tried to get cute with the play calling, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, he was doing
If
some
you got
dumb
it,
shit. He was
especially
doing some dumb shit in that game. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but this is my theory on it. I think he took Bryce out at the end of that damn. Bryce wasn't fucking hurt. I think he took him out at the end of that game because if we would have lost to an undefeated team, man, then I think everybody would have turned on Bryce ass at that point. So he threw the red rifle out there, hoping that loss would fall on him. But it's really gonna fall on Bryce because he started, but he went out there and made shit happen.
I mean,
Bryce,
you can't say that, Sword, though.
When
You can't
you
say
look
that.
at that replay, man, who thinks he was hurt?
I mean, but you got to think about this. The score was 13-3. So you can't say he was trying to keep Bryce from losing. Because at that point, if they lose, that's on Eddie Dalton and the coach. Ain't nobody would have said, man, shit, Bryce lost the game. I'm just telling you that he left with an injury. You up 13-3, going into the fourth quarter. Who would they put the loss on? The coach. So why
That's
would
what
you
that
expect
boy
that
said.
to
How
be-
we got 2 picks that ain't did nothing with it.
I
mean, that's true too.
I'm not. Look, listen, y'all. I'm not putting my faith or our future on Bryce, bro. Hell no.
No.
Y'all crazy if y'all want to do that. He got to go, man, or he got to be somebody's backup next year.
I mean, he is a backup, talent wise.
Unfortunately, they didn't let him start.
I mean, no disrespect to the dude. I mean, he is.
No,
When you come out on the field and you struggle to break 200 yards, that's backup shit. That's some backup shit, man.
You know, I mean, he's still young. He still got developing to do. So right now,
no.
I mean, I'm not trying to sit there and give him no cop out on that, but right, he's just not a guy for us.
Bloody, if we had picked him in the second or third round, I'd agree with you, but we moved mountains to go get this kid. That's kind of where I'm at. And I know he didn't ask to come to the Panthers. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
That was an owner decision. That wasn't a Bryce decision. I understand. But when you're doing that, you're putting the faith in the idea that he's going to come in here and be that culture setter and that difference maker. And so far, he is not carrying that tome, so to speak.
That omen.
No, he is an omen. That's the problem. But
I still don't think. I still, for me, I still don't even think Bryce is even taking a welcome to the NFL hit yet.
Man, bullshit.
No,
I think he's yet to take that hit, and then that's what.
You
want brother shit out there get killed? He ain't number 5'9" and 3/8.
He ain't even.
But here's you ain't go out of here like this. You ain't go.
It was that exact height measurement that killed me.
And you know, a lot of people like to get that hit over with, bloody. So it's like,
man,
Bryce Young was never. I'm gonna say this, bro. It is just being real. I never saw Bryce being coming in ready guy. Bryce is like a player meaning this. In his fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, later on in his career, that's when he become that type of threat, because those type of quarterbacks, it take like Kyler Murray, it takes them at least 5 to 6 years to figure that shit out. It's not gonna be right away. Now, if you fought anybody, it's the organization.
Years.
It took Drew Brees a long time to figure it out.
Hold on.
I was about to say, but
hold on. Driver.
Okay.
So if that's the case, why did it take Jaden Daniels a season to get to the NFC Championship game?
And Jaden Daniels is an athletic freak, and he caught the league off guard.
Hold on. You took
he still ain't figured it out.
No, you took what I said and you compared it to all the other top quarterbacks. What I said was, when I saw
Bryce Young drafted to be a top quarterback? Wasn't Bryce Young be drafted to be a top quarterback?
Hold on. Listen to me. When I saw Bryce, I figured it was gonna be a 6-year type of quarterback. Meaning those quarterbacks like Bryce that come into the league, meaning around between 4th and 7 years, that's when they really excel, because they so small and they can't really adapt to the game.
Driver, I gotta say.
But Driver, in his third year is on his rookie contract, Kyler Murray made the Pro Bowl. So I don't know about all that.
Now, Kyler Murray does have attributes that doesn't fit his height. He does have a rocking arm, and he does have the Lamar cat quick. That's about it.
Well, when you're that, when you are that size, you have to have something.
None of that. Then why do you
to be honest, you are correct.
And Kyler Murray did play baseball, so he does have that arm.
Well, and that helps. But go ahead, Bloody, with what you're saying. I think you're probably going to say exactly what I'm about to say. Go ahead.
Nah. That was mostly it. That was mostly it. My fault. I got it now. When you that short, when you're that height, you gotta have some God-given physical attributes just because you don't have the height
to compensate. Yeah.
Right.
And he doesn't have anything right now.
He doesn't have any, not in this league.
No.
What he had in college was 5 stars all around him.
And he wasn't very mobile in college. Now, the Bryce that played at Modern Day, that's a different conversation, but that's high school.
That's fucking
facts.
No, I know, but no, I know, Twan. But what I'm saying is, I mean,
No, I'm
over
agreeing
his
with you.
over his 3 years when he was at Mater Dei, he accumulated 1,009 rushing yards as a quarterback over 3 years at Mater Dei.
Because
He
high
didn't
school
do
is
that. He didn't
horrible.
even kiss 300 yards rushing in Alabama over his entire tenure there.
Yeah,
So I mean,
CJ
it's
said.
he turned
CJ
into a
Stroud said,
completely
"Man, I
different
was a lot
quarterback.
faster in high school."
But but there's a reason why he
He
did
made it. Yes, he stated when he was in college that he made the decision to want to do less of that dual threat kind of stuff because he knew what was going to happen. You're going to be
Mhm.
playing against bigger guys, bigger talent,
Mhm.
more,
Mhm.
and even at the next level, and it just made more sense for you to not run around trying to make plays with your legs, knowing your deficiencies walking into the game. I mean, that's at least he's self-aware, but I mean, you know, but the problem is still the same thing. You have nothing that is compensating for your lack of prototypical quarterback intangibles. Like you don't have any. So that's, you know, that's still
So
a
clear.
thing.
So clear. It sounds like you saying we got. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, Twan.
Let me shout out to Fame for Jesus with the $5 super chat. And he said CBS said while predicting a loss that we were replacing a backup quarterback with a backup quarterback.
Yeah, that was diabolical.
They ain't never lied. They ain't never lied.
So,
That's
So
true.
basically-
No, that was said. That was absolutely diabolical, but that
Dude,
was
it
said.
kinda laughed
Yo,
off
I ain't gonna lie. When I heard that shit, I was dying my ass off. I was like, bro, for real. That's what
so
y'all think?
Claire, basically what I'm heard you saying is that we have our own version of Tua Tagovailoa.
Just one that doesn't get hurt as much.
Knock on wood still. Knock on wood still. Knock
No,
on wood.
I know
I hate that.
Tua, without going into a whole different conversation with Tua is a quarterback that needs to start asking himself a lot of other different types of questions than what Bryce Young needs to ask himself.
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
said he can't see over guys because they're a lot taller than
I
he is.
can't believe I can't believe he said that shit. That was some funny
I
ass
can't.
shit. I'm like, bro,
Who?
Talking lessons, man.
Oh, Tua?
bro,
Redman Boy
Stop.
just said some funny shit. He said they should have made him sit his first year and pump his veins with steroids.
Man, stop.
Yeah. He'd be out the league in a heartbeat, and this whole organization would have been
Well, if it was
absolutely
all with club
like,
sports, he probably could get away with it.
See,
Why's Bryce
Right.
so fucking big?
I think, like
Oh,
I say,
God.
next year would be where we need to be at. Really, I really believe that. I think that the jump that we looking for is more based on him being consistent. And that's really what everybody looking for, just really consistency. I don't think y'all really looking at him as a quarterback as being a quarterback that's consistent at being, making those throws. So, like I say, man, like I say, we got to give it time because if we jump the gun and we go draft another quarterback and that guy don't be it, we done for 10 years again.
I don't know about 10 years.
You don't think we're
But here's
you don't think we're
so
done
but
for 10
here's my
years right
thing.
now?
You're not wanting to jump the gun driver, and I get why. But the problem is that if I don't, we need to also set a standard for what we are wanting out of him consistently. Because consistency, from what my understanding is with most people, is just for him to not turn the ball over. Well, even if he consistently doesn't do that, what he does do when he is trying to be productive is average 180 some yards passing a game. And that's not a made up stat. That's something you can go look up. I mean, he doesn't, there's nothing that he does that makes him an X factor to take this team to that next level. Just being consistent with Bryce's level of consistency right now, I don't see, even if he plays consistently what he can do to take the team to the next level. I just don't see it.
So last year
I
around
don't.
this time, it would be this game we're coming into now. Last year, over that last 10 games, Bryce was ridiculous. He was one of the better quarterbacks in the league. So we need that shit to kick in right about now because this is when it kicked in last year.
Well, he won't be starting.
So
So I mean, if y'all are, I mean, that's not going to happen with this game.
Well, we gotta win. We gotta win with we gotta win last year with Andy. Andy can win Andy can win football games. Andy just I don't think he takes the game serious anymore. I've never
He
seen
don't.
I never
He's at
seen
the
him
point.
throw
Look,
interceptions
Twan,
and walk off the
Twan,
field.
he's at the point of his career. He's at the point in his career where he's
I
just ready to
have.
retire.
Our starting quarterback does that too.
Nah,
Oh
he's
my God,
starting to sulk a lot now. But Andy
Well,
be running to
good.
the sideline
About
like
time.
they got fucking- Andy runs to the sideline like they got Krispy Kreme donuts waiting on his ass over there. He's like, man, look, man, I fucked. I threw interceptions. Shit, hey,
He,
Andy know this is not his team. He's not gonna be ridiculed. I'm just here to get my money and chill.
I
I
was
done
about to say,
being a franchise
he's
guy.
about to be 38 years old, y'all. He's not. He doesn't care.
But look at Flacco, man. Flacco out here bowling.
That's Flacco.
But
People been
Flacco
calling
is a
Flacco
different
overrated for
quarterback.
years.
It's a different quarterback. There are a lot of people who it just depends on who you are. It depends on what your drive and your why is. For Andy, maybe it's just to make as much money as he can until he can't anymore.
I think
He's Kirk
Andy-
Cousins.
Yeah, nah, I'd take Kirk Cousins right now.
I don't know about that.
Look,
I was about
All
to
he's
say-
about is his money. That's it.
that's it. Andy is playing like I just want to get through the season and don't get hurt.
There you go. 38. I don't blame him. I done been a franchise guy. My time is over with. Why the hell they want me back out there anyway?
I'm just trying to avoid getting hurt. I want to make. I
Damn
don't
right.
want to get carried off the field in none of these
Damn
games.
right. I ain't trying to end up like Alex Smith and my leg fucked up. No.
I throw this
I wanna
bitch
be
away. Hey, so what?
Pretty much.
Shout out to Terrence Farrell,
oh.
man. Said, miss me with that King Bryce shit though. He said Bryce will be all right. You know, he said watch the games a second time. He said, yeah, he missed some throws, but it's almost always pressure meeting up those long developing plays downfield. Man, look, you got 2.5 seconds to get the ball out your fucking hands.
If you're wanting anything more than 2.5 seconds, then
So if it's long developing, then that's on the fucking head coach. He should stop calling long developing plays.
Yeah, that's true.
And we already know that Bryce don't go through no fucking progressions.
We also know Bryce don't look down the field either.
He's already made up his mind who he gonna throw to when he hacked that damn ball, bro.
and 9 times, let me not say that. I was about to say 9 times out of 10, it's either his first read or his check down option. It's never anyone else.
You're gonna be looking to
Yeah,
see
that's
where the
Tua.
ball is.
He's Tua Tagovailoa.
All right,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to Kevin Hubbard in the building. Said Lane for the Jesus. He still took 62 of them. He said, I don't give a damn how he got them. He got them. Y'all be tripping.
62 what?
Fuck a Bryce, man. I don't know. Hey, shout out to
I'm
Face. The other
confused.
quarterbacks making throws. Terrence Farrell.
Oh,
My
they
man
doing
Rollmaster.
each other.
They said Rollmaster said, "What's up, fam? What's up with Rollmaster?"
Hey, what's up, Roadmaster? Good luck next week. Tomorrow, Roadmaster.
Shout out to Terrence Farrell again. He said Twan tripping. Bryce, very first pass play his rookie year versus the Jets. He got smacked from the blind side when Icky totally missed his guy. He did not get fucking smacked in that game. That was a regular. I'm talking about when your ass get blasted.
Man,
We talking about
Twan.
Justin Fields getting smacked. When Justin Fields got
Okay,
smacked.
first off, Twan, you know they don't hit guys like that no more. Number one. Now, me personally, I seen Bryce get tore up when we went down there to Duval some years. I think what his rookie year, bro was getting smothered like hell. I felt bad for the little boy that day.
He was getting smothered, but he won't take it like. Look. First of all,
You want the boy to get hit until the helmet just roll off. He look like he's crying and getting up off the ground and shit, huh?
A quarterback.
Well, we already had a few crying moments, so it's all
Yeah, you can still hit a quarterback like that. You just got to do it the right way.
I know I'm an
Yeah,
ass.
like, guess what?
man
Y'all not
knocked
gonna
out,
treat this
man.
man like he's Caleb Williams now.
They want
Stop.
the man knocked out, man. The man ain't gonna get knocked out. He's smart as fuck.
Nah,
Yeah.
So they want him stressed out like Tim Tebow. Okay.
I don't want him stressed out. I'm not saying no
hey,
shit like that.
Hey, look, you get stressed out. That's
He
on
said he
him.
ain't took that hit yet. And shout out to Game Dreamer 58. He said, protect the ball, run the ball, stop the run. Sounds good to me, man. Relax and Talk Sports is in the building. He said, what is Driver talking about?
Oh boy, y'all can crank Driver up now.
Terrence Farrell said that Kevin, the name fits much fits him much better because he's a straight sucker. I don't even
Damn.
know what you guys is talking about. Put up my man Supernova here. He said he doesn't. He doesn't. And Supernova also said he act like he doesn't care, and he doesn't. I mean, it's like, man, like I believe sometimes when they call his name on the sideline, Andy, you're in. Oh man. Bryce,
Well,
get your
okay.
shit together,
So,
man. You got me out here playing, earning my money and shit.
all right. Well, here's also here's another thing. Here's another thing.
Worried about-
If we
Ed,
all feel that way
Ed,
about Andy
I don't
Dalton,
want to forget this. Ed, hold tight.
oh, go ahead.
I don't want to forget this. How much money is Andy Dalton earning this year? 10 million, right?
I
It's
got
10
it
million.
right. I got it right here. All right.
He got two. It's like 2 years, 20 mil.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
10
million.
Yeah, it's like 2 years, 20 mil. A $10 million deal.
All right, so listen to this. And people are always talking about this. This is why I told you got to look. I understand quarterbacks are quarterbacks, right? But it's about what makes your team work. So ain't nobody saying shit about him getting 10 million a year, but Chuba don't deserve 8.2. And he out here balling. Andy Dalton is sitting on the sideline watching the game, and he gets paid more than Chuba Hubbard does.
But you making my point, Twan. Both of them bitches don't deserve that.
You mean Bryce don't either?
Well, as of right now,
Hold
He's
on.
an NFL quarterback.
Dalton and Bryce, right?
Yeah, Bryce deserve it.
Chuba deserve his money.
No, Chuba don't deserve that shit.
Bryce doesn't either, driver.
Why
I'm
not?
sorry.
No, hold on. Chuba was drafted. And
You
he
all right,
played
bro?
out his contract, or however the case may be.
yeah.
Bryce still on his rookie contract.
Hold on. Bloody, you all right?
Yeah, man, I'm in here cooking. This hot water burnt the shit out of me.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, damn.
No, you good. Continue the Bryce conversation. I'm with
This
y'all.
motherfucker cooking French fries with the grease on high.
Nah. I'm doing some pasta and I dropped the noodles back in and get a little bit more salt in the water.
Threw them in and it was still icy. Pop Joe.
See, I'm not trying to go there with y'all for real, because I understand that how y'all, you know, y'all open minded.
Drive hold tight.
Okay.
You can go wherever you want to go over here. All opinions are welcomed. All opinions are welcome, bro. You can say exactly what you want to say, bro.
I'm gonna ask y'all this, right? So
hold on, let me read this money first.
Okay.
Shout out to my brother Flame for Jesus, man, with the $10 super chat. Flame showing that love, bro. You know, look, the more y'all talk about Bryce, he gonna keep lighting them up. I'm telling y'all now.
He's gonna call him this exact thing as many times as you would. Yeah,
I see it right there too.
Twan, you know, I already know.
I know. He said driver the dwarf bum cut with no arm talent is consistently fat.
Lord. Oh my God.
He said, I don't think he will ever be good. Guys, let me read his money. I don't ever think he will ever be good. Nothing has changed from 1 year except for the fact that he had more 200-yard games under Reich. And look, you know what? If y'all want somebody, if y'all want to hear somebody back up Flame for Jesus, then Petey is right back here. Petey Ben told y'all he won't shit.
Ben told you niggas.
Mm-hmm.
I think Flame don't see Bryce in the ring, dog.
Bro, Flame is bigger than him, bro.
Everybody's bigger than him. The referee's bigger than him.
I mean, I am not a very tall human being, but I think even I could form tackle Bryce and knock the wind out of him. I'm sorry.
See?
I'm just being honest.
Like a high school student going to the facility. Yeah. Book bag bigger than him.
And she played football, bro.
Kicker, stop. Don't make it seem like I was something. I played kicker.
You put the pad and helmet on, right?
Hey, Claire, kicker's tackle too.
People still made excuses for that boy.
Don't let Bryce run your ass over trying to prove a point.
Man,
he won't. Trust me.
We'll be like, somebody help Claire.
Bryce came to run over a speed bump.
Oh my
He definitely not in the gym like that.
That was foul. My fault.
Hey man, look now. I ain't gonna let y'all keep on going there.
Y'all gonna make y'all
now.
leave, man.
See,
Y'all
hold
gonna
on.
make
Bryce don't be in the
Hold the
Bryce don't
fuck
be in the weight
on.
room. He even said the quarterbacks don't be in the weight room.
Yeah, he said.
Well, no, that's a lie because Cam stay in the weight room.
Exactly.
Well,
That's why we
no,
feel like
yeah,
he don't even play no more.
yeah. Bryce said that quarterbacks don't. What did he say? They don't do the bench press or
Yeah,
something. He mentioned a specific thing. It was like,
I
okay,
mean,
dude.
Y'all know that's my quarterback, right?
I fit Robert. We all
Well,
know it's your quarterback.
driver, and for all intents and
Okay,
purposes, he's ours too,
Okay, Tio.
I
for
just
better
wanna
or
make
for
sure y'all ain't
worse.
forgot. I just make sure y'all ain't forgot.
Yo, we got you,
For
Tio.
now,
But here's
for
the
now.
thing: because he's also ours, I'm still going to talk crap about him when he doesn't play well.
Shout out
So
to Red Cat Boy. He said, "Sure don't." XL was wide open, a bunch in that Dallas game.
yeah,
So was Coker. So was Sanders.
that was real unfortunate.
Yeah, Bryce still be missing wide open people, man, because he don't go through progressions.
One, he
Sanders,
can't
Coker.
see over the line. He Tua Tonga Valoa.
So why did we pick his little ass up in the draft?
Because he committed to the Cali and Cali connection, man.
Man, y'all niggas ain't shit, man. I'm telling y'all this right now.
And
Y'all
why
ain't shit.
does Driver love this little motherfucker so much?
Because he's seen
Because
him
it's his quarterback.
at Alabama. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
No. Because Driver is T.O. That's his quarterback.
Oh,
Crying
wow,
and
he's
shit.
crying over him.
Yeah.
And shout out to T.O. He over there at the Alabama
Oh my
sideline
God,
too.
Kevin Hubbard. Kevin Hubbard. No one wished injury on Bryce Young.
We ain't say we want this dude to get hurt.
No one said that.
Nobody said we want Bryce to get
No,
hurt.
all that was
Bryce.
all that was said was that don't. I don't know who said it, but someone said that they felt he hasn't had his welcome to the NFL moment hit yet. That's not wishing injury on him.
He actually got stepped on, and I actually was mad about that. They had to step on that man like that. You stepped on that man's ankle.
He stepped on it. Oh, okay.
They actually
Nobody
stepped on his ankle for real. Like purposely.
Bryce
trying to market fake that man's career, huh?
No, he was getting ready to scramble, and they just like stepped on his ankle and shit, trying to prohibit him from scrambling.
That shit didn't look like nothing. I don't know.
It did. That was fucked up.
You let a defensive lineman step on your ankle. See how that shit feels.
Man, he's okay. So listen to this. It wasn't no flush like his leg was on the ground. Dude went at him, and it looked like a dirty play, to be honest with you. But dude caught his ankle while they were running together. It wasn't no flush like you laying down planted in no shit. Bryce just
that's still
he planted. He stuck his foot out.
I don't really want to say that Bryce is soft. That's what this leads to.
That man stuck his foot out and planted his fucking foot on this man's calf. That's what he did.
She said Bryce been more vocal now that he because he wants that extension. If all you gotta do is get loud to get more money, then they ain't look for the right guy, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. What we talking like this, man? He need top 10 in passing touchdown. Quarterback supposed to throw touchdowns. That's it. Y'all confuse me now.
Oh, he go.
Y'all confused. So his quarterback's supposed to go.
Well, why are you confused, driver?
Cause y'all act like quarterback supposed to do anything else. He supposed to throw touchdowns. Well,
he supposed to throw touchdowns. He supposed to be the leader. He supposed to have a high quarterback percentage. He's supposed to run the ball.
He's supposed to have a high accuracy score.
Lord.
He's supposed to be the extension of the coach on the
Bryce
field.
number 2 in the league on target. goddamn passes behind
That ain't no
Josh
real
Allen.
fucking stat.
Behind Josh Allen.
That ain't a real
Hold on.
stat.
Miss Claire,
Hold on,
what
now.
is his yards per game again, Miss Claire?
Ah,
184
hold on.
Hey,
average.
Claire, that's why they call him next
Thank you,
gen.
ma'am.
No,
Hey, that's why they call him
He
next
talking about
gen.
some
top
dog.
10
Shit about them
in touchdowns. That's what matters.
That's why they call them stats next gen stats, because
No,
this generation allows shit like that.
no, man, no.
Nobody
See,
don't give a shit
y'all,
about them
no.
bullshit
Hold
stats.
on, Swan, because now you lying
Bryce is first,
because
and
we grew up touchdown first. We ain't care about no
Right.
passing yards. You
but
know
y'all
that.
sounded like, man, like Bryce is first, and most likely to have a great book bag on after the game.
Yeah, man, this new era. These metrics.
Oh,
Ratio
boy.
with he said yards 24th, touchdowns 10th, interceptions 59th, QBR 23rd. And those
Yep.
numbers would be worse if he was not turning around. And that's why I blame a lot of Bryce's downfall on Canales. Let that boy do what he does well, like turn around and hand the ball off.
Wow.
And
I'm willing.
This is bullshit. This is the bullshit I'm
I'm
talking
willing.
about right here.
I'm willing to bet there is going to be a fumble first play against the Bills. First quarter.
Hey,
So
Kevin,
Andy gonna trip over somebody's foot and just fumble the ball?
Yes.
Damn, man.
Yes.
and his passer rating, he's 26th.
Talking about Andy or Bryce?
Bryce.
Damn.
hey, look, shout out to this. So Kevin, I'm not gonna repeat what he said, but I'm sorry you feel that way. That's not what we're doing over here.
Hold on, y'all tripping.
That's it. But then Relax and Talk Sports came right behind them and
Oh,
said, Kevin, I was personally happy to see Bryce hurt.
Oh my God, relax.
I knew
Oh
we
my
were going
God.
to win at that point.
Holy shit. Okay.
Sigh of relief. He said sigh of relief. That's fucked up.
wow.
Y'all.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Hey,
But here's the thing.
I knew we were
No,
going to
but-
win at that point.
Oh my God. Y'all.
No, but
You see what
Wow.
I'm
here's
saying?
what
This
That
Jesus
was
crazy
Kevin.
unexpected.
Christ.
talking, man. This
That
crazy
Hey, hold on.
I
talking.
knew we had the chance.
Hold on, but let me say this though.
Man.
But let me hold say this. Hey, Kevin, look, it's not the fact that we're mad that freaking.
But he
that,
ain't
you know,
even in
that-
here no more.
Oh, he ain't even here. Okay.
Nah, let his ass have it.
No.
Let his ass have it.
I didn't
Oh,
think
well,
Nah.
go ahead then.
No, because what I was going to say, like, look, it's not the fact that we're mad that we're freaking that we have them and everything. Oh, look, we're winning. That's a good thing. But also, you also got to understand the fact of this: we're winning in spite of him. Yes, he's handing the ball off and everything, and yes, he's throwing up short passes. But when has he ever like fully taken over a game, saying, "Hey, this is me. This is my game. I gotta win this for us." You know, when has he ever? When has he ever put the game on his back
Okay,
in his
okay.
in his domain and said, "This is me. This is what I do."
He have done that.
Oh
He
my God.
done
We
that
still,
last
we're
year.
still.
Hold on.
And
So
for reference,
Bryce is only
I
three.
just said, driver, for reference, I said, this is the time last year when he turned into a different guy. Now, I need that to kick in right about now, bro.
But here was the difference,
Okay,
Twan.
but I could get it. Yeah,
He was coming back from being benched. He
Right.
felt like he had something to prove.
Yeah. Well, if you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
get
he's
paid,
gonna
you better show up. Yeah, he better use his money as his motivation because he ain't gonna get no money if he don't get. See, Bryce,
And we have the 26th ranked passing offense. Oh my God.
that's all the motivation that driver.
What?
If
What?
you
Nah,
knew, driver, if you knew your money was up, like this was your get paid year, driver,
Juan, this isn't. There's no way this is.
saw you in 100 videos before the season started. You'd have been
Uh,
working out
You right, but
everywhere.
hold on, Twan. But you right. This why I agree with you,
I would have
and
went
this why
bananas
I
this year.
kind of disagree with you too. Because coming into this season, Bryce knew the direction of this team. Right, he knew where they went with the draft coming in. The only person, well, I ain't gonna say the only person went on board, but this team looked it kind of different. They started slow for a reason. And I don't think that some of the players on this team, for us offensive wise, felt like they they was getting the right due justice. Meaning, like I told you guys in the preseason, I think Rico thought he was better than Schubert. I think some of these wide receivers that's on the back end think they better than the players in front of them.
You can't just combine
So
Chuba's first name and last name together.
I mean,
He was
Rico.
better than Schubert.
I mean, Chuba better than on Rico. I mean, Rico was better than Chuba. And I think some of those wide receivers,
Man, we don't know if
think they
Rico's
better
better
than
than
that.
Chuba. That's just he just looked good over these last games.
See,
Man,
and it sucks.
better.
Yeah.
Man, that man got
It
a better running
sucks.
style, bro.
Yeah, but also you got to think
He
about this.
better.
Him being good over these last 2 games got him calls that he wasn't getting when he was with Dallas.
Yeah, bro, you had
See,
like
it
2
sucks.
runs, a bunch of 100-yard games last year.
It sucks the fact of the matter that we got to put each running back against each other, man. When really and
Hold
truly,
on.
I'm out here to keep both of them
that sucks.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, but
Really, 'cause
you saying that you act like Chuba didn't get a 1,000 yards. Rico got 1,000 yards. What
Yeah,
point
he
you
did
making?
I know this.
and we
But
want to
here's
get
the
both of them get 2,000 yards together.
Chuba,
I'm
Yeah,
saying
but here's the
people
thing,
out here
Chuba
talking about they
was a
trying to say replace Chuba like he ain't just do that. Him and Dowdle did
Yeah.
it. That's why my
Yeah.
thing. I'm going to keep both of them.
But
Yeah, I
Chuba
would
was
like
the
to
more
vote for
efficient
Chuba.
scoring running back.
It's our DNA.
Last year,
was.
Chuba was more efficient in
Even the
scoring.
defense,
So
even the defense disagree with that. They don't even like that fact that people that the fans are starting that narrative. Like, come on, man.
Because
Like,
we
bro, they
want to
could both
see
coexist together.
because we want to see that one bell cow. That's the thing. Fans are conducive to seeing that one running back just dominate the game.
Bro, that bell cow back shit is done, dog. Like honestly, the
Well,
Bellcat
I
shit
mean,
is
Derrick
not
Henry, you brought it back to
necessarily.
life because he's that kind of running back. You got to have a generational type back to do that. Neither one of these guys are generational backs. They're very good running backs.
Okay, but you
We
got
don't
to
got
look
no
at
Gibbs.
But the thing about it is too, though, bro.
Gibbs ain't generational. He's very good.
Rico could catch at the backfield. They said Chuba had to work on that. So it's one thing I can say this.
Oh shit, my fault,
And
y'all.
if y'all want to sit up here and say that Chuba this, Chuba that, at the end of the day, Rico Dowdle is a way better running back than him. Regardless of how y'all trying to slice it and cut it, he is. It's obvious.
We not saying that either. We're not saying that he's not. But we saying they could both coexist with each other. You know what I'm saying? He's running good now.
fair.
Now, mind you, when he was with the Cowboys, Donald also was encountering injuries as well, too, bro.
Hey, can somebody look up how many yards Chuba had last year, total yards?
I think
got
1,195.
How many total yards Rico Dowdle had?
Yeah, I
Bro,
got
we
you.
don't have Jahmyr Gibbs, bro. We don't have a Jahmyr Gibbs.
No, we don't have a Jameer. No, we don't have a Jameer Gibbs. We don't have
Hey,
none of
can
that.
you look those numbers up?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, I'm already looking them up right
Because I
now.
want to prove a point to Driver, bro.
Well, my whole point is that Chuba was the most successful scorer between the two of them because
There you
Rico
go.
Dowdle only had 2 touchdowns last year,
Yeah,
and Chuba had 10 or 11.
That's because they have throw
yeah.
for
So
As of right
if you-
now, though, last season,
total running and catching.
okay.
Because Jarvis just said Rico is a
So-
way better running back than Chuba.
So Chuba had 1,000. He had 1,195 yards rushing, and passing he had 171. So
about
basically,
13.
he was about at 13. He was
How many
about
did
at
Rico
13.
have?
Rico, let me go team wise. Rico had damn it, where's it at?
I think he had just over 1,000, like 1,005, and shit like that.
Mm-mm. Oh, damn.
You're probably
There it
right.
is.
That sounds right.
Come on, man.
He had
Fucking-
1,079 rushing yards,
There you go.
and he
Driver,
had and he had 249 receiving. So they're about even.
So
The only
Driver-
difference is that Chuba's or Rico's total touchdowns was 5 if you count the receiving and the rushing, and Chuba had 10 or 11 rushing. I don't know how many had receiving. So I mean,
I'm coming back to Driver. So he's a way better running back.
If you look at both players, right?
Yeah.
And you look at
He
their
going based
style.
off of rushing style.
Hold on. If you look at the styles of running, Rico is a way better running back than him. Now, if you want to go off just specific stats don't tell the whole story.
Why you keep saying way better when that's
because
you can only go on that?
No, because I said that I'm including passing.
But do you know when you say way better, you mean like 400, 500?
And we just
but I give you
Driver. We just included passing. We just included passing.
But how many? Okay, so how many games did Bryce play with Chuba, and how many games did Dak play with Chuba last year? Because you know Dak got hurt and they had Cooper Rush now.
Well,
so
and most of last year, I mean, it was split mostly between Andy Dalton and Bryce. So that's what's your point?
No, Bryce played the last 10, and then he played the first 2. So he played 12 games.
All right, so here's.
But what is the quarterback difference make? What is your point?
I mean, the quarterback makes a total difference in the game plan that you making.
Not when it comes to running backs.
So
if these two were wide receivers, sure.
Hold on. So hold on. The first 2 games, what did Chuba get on the ground? Because what happened?
Well, see, now we're cherry picking shit. Here we go. If we're gonna cherry pick, then I'm gonna bow out of this whole thing.
You gotta use the
Miss Claire, we need you. Don't leave.
Oh no, I'm not doing. I've dealt with this cherry picking shit with Bryce Young in the last 3 games of the season. He looked like an elite, whatever. I've heard it all off season. I'm not doing it with the running back in the middle of the season. I'm good.
That's what they do. Hey, look, shout out to Jeff R. in the building. Jeff, where you been, brother? He said Chuba is a straight hit the hole running back. His vision is limited. He said Rico has better visibility when choosing his pass. That's important for a running back. He can create opportunities that aren't initially there. And that's what we had when we had Jonathan Stewart.
Yeah.
And D'Angelo.
So here's
same type of back in the back. So you gotta have 2 with 2 different styles, bro.
Yeah. Hey, so the answer to that point question. So for total. Chuba had, this is from scrimmage. Total everything. So Chuba had 239 carries with a scrimmage touch rate of 4.7, with a total yard scrimmage of 1,366 yards, and rushing and receiving touchdowns of 11. That's what he had. From last, and that was from last year. That was Chuba. That was Chuba from last year.
Any better than
with Rico, where's Rico at? Where's Rico at? Rico Dabo right here. Full total. He had. Oh, come on, scoot over. He had for touches. He had 274 touches with a scrimmage yards of touch rate of a 4.8. With total yards of scrimmage of 1,328 yards from scrimmage, with a total of rushing and receiving 5 touchdowns. There you go.
Yeah.
And that was Rico Dabo. And that's all left from last season.
It was slightly better than him last year. Slightly.
Open and shut
the same thing to me.
And mind you,
Jason said, I'll say this because I wanted Chuba gone after seeing he wasn't the guy when CMC got traded. I don't know what team you was seeing, because he was the guy when CMC got traded. He said Chuba seeing the hole is horrible. He'd rather have contact instead of hitting the gaps. Jason, some running backs are bruisers.
See, Chuba, when he came out of college, he was more of a speeder back. he was more of a speed back. He had to learn to run between the tackles when he got to the NFL because he's not as fast in the NFL as he was in college. Plus, he put on more weight. So he does run downhill. Now, does he run as aggressive as Rico right now? No, he doesn't. But like I say, you got to remember, dude is coming back from a calf injury. So he wasn't sitting there running and doing any reps during practice. He was getting a little bit of game reps in practice this past week, and then he just got back in the game.
Right.
He has to get his instincts back of him being a runner in a live game, taking real hits.
Facts.
People don't understand that. This ain't
He's not
Madden,
trying
dog,
to-
where he just healed. You just run him up the middle like he's an 83 overall. Like, no,
He ain't
bro.
trying to re-aggravate that calf. And the other thing, like we said, you would think Canales would make a better decision to just don't start Chuba. Don't let him get 50% of the reps. Because the man coming off a fucking injury.
I mean, I get y'all, but let me point this out right quick. Okay. Chuba Hubbard got 136 receptions on 867 yards for 4 TDs. This mine is not 136 receptions. Rico Dowdle got 69 receptions for 14 yards and 6 touchdowns. That's more touchdowns. Damn near half, less of his reception yards. And he ain't that far away, but 300
Man, you are
yards.
comparing
So
Dallas to
we just
last
talking about receiving. Now, if you go to rushing, he's averaging more on the ground, 4.7 yards a carry for a career to his 4.2. He has double the amount of attempts, right? He got 3,400 yards to 2,100 yards. So you telling me, now hold on, we ain't even gonna leave off his kick
Before you
return
even finish,
because he got kick return yards for over close to 400 and only 16 returns.
Chuba ain't no damn kick returner.
I walked
The
away and
point
came
that
back,
I'm
and y'all are
making is
still arguing
he's-
about this. Oh my lord!
He's a way better athlete than him. He's a way better runner than him.
That's your opinion,
He's
bro.
a better catcher than him.
That's your opinion.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that it
So,
sounds like
yeah.
we've got a great problem in Carolina. Okay,
Exactly.
fantastic. All right, so let's move on. We have a great problem in Carolina when it comes to the running back room. Got it.
Driver keeps saying way better.
Hey man, you know I gotta go overboard, man. I gotta talk shit, man.
See, Twan, you gotta understand, driver like old school running back. Driver like them
Yeah,
physical
old school,
downhill,
man.
run through a motherfucker face running backs. And he don't feel
Ricky
Chuba
Williams
is that.
right now.
I love it too.
See, that's what he want.
Yeah. Shit. I mean, look.
He want Corey Dillon right now.
Hey, look, man.
He
look,
want
we're gonna
Marshawn
get
Lynch.
into this a little bit, man,
Right.
because the show is Welcome Brown, and
Oh Lord.
they just put out a video.
What?
Man, we had Marshawn right now. I'd be going stupid. Yeah,
Anybody need a cigarette?
I'd be going stupid. Yeah, so
Well, I want Adrian Peterson since you want Marshawn Lynch.
what? Man, listen here, man. Don't do that.
I ain't gonna get into it with the whole running back shit. I'm just gonna let that shit go.
Yeah, because the motherfuckers don't play no more. They don't give a fuck. They don't play no more. Look, man, let's get into this Derrick Brown video, man, real quick. I'm not gonna play all of it, but we are going. He's mic'd up. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how his leadership has crossed over into this year. And Claire said, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really missed this dude on defense. Let's just get into it.
To meet the Suns kiss here in East Rutherford, New Jersey, off of exit 16W. Let's go, boy. You know what it is. Exit.
Hey, y'all see the dude out there with the Funko Pop? Which one is that? Which one is that?
It looks
Bryce.
like is it?
It's Bryce.
That's Bryce, man. Jersey.
He was trying to get. He was hoping for Bryce to sign the damn jersey. That's why he got the jersey and that Funko Pop out.
Can he reach it though?
Funko Pop is right here. That's fucked up.
Okay, I will stop with the short.
16W. Let's go, boy. You know what it is. There you go, right off the rip. You know what it is.
You know something too? I want to point something out. I just noticed it. Y'all see this helmet?
Mm-hmm.
I
Uh-huh.
actually got into an argument with a motherfucker last year on Twitter, right?
Oh, a helmet.
He said, I like the new Oakley helmets. I said it ain't no damn Oakley helmet.
Oh my God, that's just a visor. Dear
Visor is-
Jesus.
God
God help him. That
He
is
just went
probably
on
that's
and on and
probably
on. I was like, man, you can just be stupid.
that thing is probably either a shut, well, what is it? Or is it riddle or Rydell, however you say it,
No,
or
it's
a
not a
zenith?
Rydell.
I mean, who knows? God forbid.
Man, Oakley
no.
makes visors,
it's a-
like they make
it's a Shut
sunglasses and
XT.
shit.
I
Vintage.
know.
No,
Oakley
that-
helmet. Oh my God.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, it's people out here that will argue anything, bro.
Let's go, boy.
I wouldn't have even entertained that argument.
There you go, right off the rip. Here we go, boys. Let's go, boy.
Tell y'all one
Damn.
Let's
thing.
go.
Damn concussion.
Hey, Brown, can you please? You gonna give me a fucking concussion before the game starts?
I was about to say,
Fucking CT.
You fucking me up out here, bro.
I have like 9 people in concussion protocol before the game starts.
Strongest man on the team.
That's
God
1,
damn.
Let's go.
2,
Let's go.
3,
Go ahead and wait that.
4,
Wait that up. Give me one. Let's go.
5.
Wait that.
Oh, that's Nick Scott. You know he wants
Hey,
something.
Let's go.
Sport turned his head to the side. He's like, nah.
Yeah, he's like,
Hey, man. We all we need.
All right, let's go.
But start again. But I will say this, and we're not gonna talk about them again.
Mm-hmm.
Never get hope. They can't with us, so we got to go out here and do what we do. Hey, from the jump day. Hey, dominate on 3.
I like that. We ain't heard no guys like that say that in the past. He said they can't fuck with us. So let's go do what we do.
yeah, they didn't. 6 points was all they allowed.
Jets
The defense held their own, bro.
Yeah.
Panthers, week 7 of the NFL. Panthers have won 2 straight, looking to make it 3 in a row. The Jets come in
Hey, Quinn
at
Williams, if you
0-6.
wanna
They
win,
are
join
the
our team.
lone winless team
He wants to get
in the
traded.
NFL. Fitzgerald's
Hold tight. Let me pause this video, bro. I get my bro up in here. Y'all know I got to bring him in the right way, man. Coming to the show, man. My brother. We got Popping Bullets in the building, man. Pop, what's going on, bro?
What's good? What's happening, everybody?
What's happening, man?
Hey, hey, man, just trying my best to, do right, brother.
I feel you.
That sound like some old niggas on the back of a truck.
Yeah, bloody my boy, for sure.
Bro, hey, one day at a time, bro.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to this.
That's a line drive kick that's fielded at the 15 by Williams. He's got the 20, 25, 30, and they start at their own 45-yard line. Panthers showing blitz. They bring the blitz. It's a quick screen pass and nothing doing. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm gonna tell y'all my favorite play that he did in that game when it gets to it. I guarantee it's a lot of y'all favorite plays too, bro.
Incomplete for Reynolds on the slant. The Carolina defense gets the stop on the opening drive. Hey, go put that in the zone. Go put it in the zone. 13
Love it.
plays.
I'm gonna try, Derrick.
54 yards.
There he go.
6.5 minutes
Bryce said, I will not.
off the clock.
He said, go put that bitch in the end zone. Bryce said, I will not.
I'm gonna try, Derrick.
You seen somebody in the stands or
By
something?
Ryan
Talking about,
is
there you
up
go.
and good. And like that, the Panthers jump on the Jets 3-0.
Derrick, I'm gonna give him the next try.
Let's give it to him.
Shit.
Hey, Pop, we had somebody earlier that they was gonna find another podcast because we was too negative.
No, he's
about-
back. He's back in here now. Apparently, he's back now.
He said that we're too what?
Yeah, man, he all right.
I'm like, bro, like I don't want nobody to feel that way. Like when we everybody don't like Bryson. We're not being like, we love that our team is winning. We love it.
I mean, I love this team and I love the fact that we're winning. But shoot, I mean, I don't love every player on this team.
Like Bryson.
Yeah, I mean,
Bryce. That's all that matters. We with
I
me.
mean, and that's what we got Driver on here for. You know, Driver gonna love it more than
yeah, I mean, there's no way you can go to a podcast.
But Bloody, he just tried his super best. It was super.
super.
He just tried his super best to get it in the end zone.
I'm just super hyped up.
Super. It's always super.
Gotta love driving. National treasure.
Well, see, but Driver don't take that shit to heart, man. Driver just know we just talking football, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Driver don't be crashed out like, nigga, I ain't coming back over here.
And that's the beauty of talking to Driver. I mean, it's never personal. Even though some people try to make it personal, but Driver can say some crazy stuff, and I think he does it for shock value, and he also might believe in some of the stuff he say too. But at the same time, we when he jumps out there too far, we got a raft for him to crawl his ass on, and we reel him back in. That's it.
Man, these people go crazy, man. Sometimes you gotta give them their same medicine, man. That's how it is.
We know you drive on land, not on water. So that's why I'm saying when you jump out there, we reel you back in.
Man, y'all gonna start hating on my man, right?
Derrick playing in the box. Field.
He's got to earn it first.
He had to pull it down, and then Derrick Brown won early, and
There
then
he go,
scored
scoring.
whack on
There
it
you go.
Engulfed by the
Look
embrace
on
of
two
Derrick
guys that
Brown.
still got that.
Bro, you know how
that shit
strong a
sound- that
man
hurt.
gotta be to throw another grown man like that.
He just pushed him out of the way, like.
Can we see
Grabbed
that
under
again?
man's
That seemed like
armpit
that
and
hurt.
just shoved his ass out the club, man.
Like, man, look, we see who in the weight room and who is not.
That's power, bro.
Engulfed by the embrace of Derrick
Look at this,
Brown.
get your ass out the way.
Now some men are just strong, bro. Some men are just strong. Pause. But some men are just strong. Bro.
Now you
was an
right,
ox.
you right.
That was an ox,
Jets
bro.
will have to punt it away here on 4th and 5.
Y'all remember?
Was that a sack?
I think it was either Zach Wilson or Mac Jones, one of them, when they first got hit by Derrick Brown. I remember in that press conference, it's like he said, I feel like I got hit by a truck.
I believe him too.
I believe him
Was
too.
that a sack on that pump fake?
Damn.
What? He ain't throw that. I'm not going to turn it in. Don't worry, I will. So you got to worry about it. George! A sack? I don't know. Oh, it will be. He pumped throw that ball. I definitely got in that hole. Yeah, me too.
That right, Nick.
34-yard kick by Nick Folk is good. Jets and Panthers.
He gonna have to be. He playing beside one.
Damn. They don't want to run at me at all no more.
That's my favorite player right
No,
there.
that's
Exactly, bro. I heard
They
that.
don't want to run at me at all no more. That ain't nice.
yeah, man.
Talk your shit, young man. Talk your shit, bro.
Right, damn. They don't want to run at me at all no more. It's not nice. They want to put the defensive game. We'll get a defensive game.
That motherfucker want the contact. I want the action.
Come here. Who gets swallowed up whole after a gain of a yard up the middle by who else? Big number 95, the imperious and formidable Derrick Brown.
Double
Rolling
team.
right.
Come
Now
here.
Young rolls back to his left.
Uh-oh,
Eyes
uh-oh.
up. Young throws. End zone.
Look at ankles. Look at ankles.
Gotta have
Derrick, I got an end zone, Derrick.
Must be good luck. Every time I jump up.
Ankles.
Empty set from the 44 of the Panthers. Fields in the gun. Waist high snap. 4-man twist. Fields.
You gotta get him off Derrick, man.
By
God
Derrick
damn,
Brown.
he getting manhandled in the
The
trenches.
44 of the Panthers. Fields in the gun. Waist high snap. 4-man twist. Fields.
Give me that shit, bro.
Batted down by Derrick Brown.
Bars.
Damn, way to feel that. Let's go. 15 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 10 from the Panther 44. Fields out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Pump fakes. Falling backwards. And sacked by Ashawn Robinson. Back at the Jet 45-yard line.
They are.
And the final seconds of this first half are about to tick off. The Jets miss a chance at even a field goal attempt. Good boy. How was that close?
I'll tell y'all something real quick, man. Y'all just noticed right there. When you winning football games, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you have to keep capturing with your team is making it fun. You know, it ain't fun when you start losing, bro. Motherfuckers don't talk. They ain't happy. They ain't smiling. It's fun.
And on that one, took it damn near right off his hand. I took the guard all the way back to the quarterback on that one. And all of a sudden, AR appeared. I was like, I'm happy for you, but
Say he took his sack.
y'all want to talk about? It's still high taxes here too.
No, it's 8.5 because it's church.
8.5. That's what.
Wow.
I know, but that's what they pay here.
Wow.
Bro, you can't afford the taxes in New York.
Oh hell no.
That let you know that the game was easy. They should be talking about taxes on the sideline.
That man said, "Ain't nowhere hell they get 15."
Well, they have to because they went to New York for this game. They have to pay those taxes out of their checks.
Yeah.
You serious?
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to pay.
Wait. I thought they just get paid the taxes of what team they play for. I didn't think they get taxed.
No. Because your checks are taxed. Your checks are taxed weekly by the state for which you played the games in.
That you go to wherever state you go to, whatever
every day.
Yep.
And just think,
whatever
y'all,
state you go to, you
play
paying their taxes.
We play
So if
2
you blow your
California
money,
teams this year. So
So they can get double tax.
So if you blow your money, if you be irresponsible and blow your money, that's how you end up broke.
Damn.
Didn't we do a whole live where we brought this up?
We talked about that.
And we broke it down. Yeah.
Damn.
Because Cam Newton
even
brought it
worse
up,
for Trent Richardson.
We talked about it all.
And then your contact sent you one of his forms, and we explained it right there.
Yeah, Bloody. If you ever want to know, Cam Newton did a great breakdown on 4th and 1 because he brought that whole thing up. Just whenever you have free time, just look up Cam Newton 4th and 1 and then pull up like a football player paycheck breakdown. And it's like a 9-minute video.
So that means Tyreek Hill getting his money ate the fuck up then.
Nah, bro.
No, because Florida doesn't have any income tax.
All your games.
No, not just because of taxes, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, but at least your home state doesn't have all that.
Y'all playing games in Florida because they don't even,
and Texas same way. I think they don't have any like state income tax, so that's why a lot of players live in Florida. They have a house in Florida.
That's why a lot of them motherfuckers want to play for them teams too.
Yeah.
So Jacksonville, same thing. Miami,
Texas.
Same thing. Tampa Bay, same thing. So Dallas, same thing. Houston, all those teams, they don't have it.
They don't have it.
Yeah, that's why.
So at least 7 to 8 of your weekly checks will not have income tax taken out by the state.
So
and another thing to that is most late round players go to teams that they familiar with, meaning that they state they already familiar with. You get what I'm saying? So they already know how taxes and they already onto the system because a lot of those teams draft players that played in college in that state already. You get what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of these guys.
I don't know about that one.
A lot of these guys when they get ready to like when they start courting other teams, and then where you going plays a factor in that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? They ain't want to go to somewhere like, man, look, everybody ain't running to go play for the Jets or the Giants or the Rangers or the Knicks. I mean, like the Knicks, I get it. But
you mean the
Buffalo, the Nets, all up, man. Because you know you're going to get your shit chopped up. You better have some endorsements.
Okay. So question. So why the hell everybody want to go to LA to play for the damn Lakers?
Because they just like the Cowboys, you can get a lot
the lifestyle,
New Orleans and
the lifestyle, more endorsements.
Oh,
there's a lot of
okay, I got you. They want to pull
and stuff like that.
There's a lot of companies that are sponsorships that'll get behind you, especially if you out there doing your thing. Hell, you by sponsorship that'll cover your taxes for the whole year, depending on what they pay.
Oh, you mean like Club Sports?
Yeah,
all of that.
Can you imagine
Gatorade?
Can you imagine walking to Times Square and seeing your picture just blown the fuck up?
Oh yeah. You know, everything coming my way.
You getting paid because everybody can see that shit every 10 seconds. Every time it changes back to you.
He's been chasing quarterbacks that has been active in the run game. He's been active as a pass rusher.
Yeah, when people say they run New York, man, no, you don't. They're cutting your shit up. The bank is hitting you hard, bro.
Oh, okay. All right, if you're going to let us play, we're going to play.
Yeah, man.
Taylor back to throw. His pass
Another
batted
guy.
down. Is that Derrick
60
Brown
days,
again?
Tell you what,
66
JC
in his
Horn
ass,
almost
man.
got some action right there, just kind of
JC.
based on Tyrod's shoulders. It looked like he was going to try to throw to JC, and he would have had a little action today and got nothing.
2 tips, no sack. Come on. Boy, it might be a DB. DB.
Second down and 10 from
He
the
playing
38-yard
DB better
line
than
of
some
Carolina.
others.
DJ is coming this way.
Here's the snap, the fake to Hall. Taylor floats it down the seam
Look
to
at
in the
that.
end zone. Intercepted.
Caught it
JC
just like his
Horn.
dad, too.
A
That was a
one-handed
crazy
takeaway.
catch.
And the Panthers get the
Yeah,
ball
man.
back. Now
That
JC.
might be one of the best interceptions in Carolina Panther history. Maybe number 2.
The reason
Number
why
2.
I'm going to kick back on that is because if that quarterback would have got rid of that ball sooner,
Touchdown.
He had him.
he chewed J.C. Horn up. J.C. Horn is able to catch up.
But that's the beauty of it though, is the
Underthrew
fact
him.
that he walked that ball down and caught it with one arm and still reeled it in. Bruh, that was an amazing catch because
But the catch itself was crazy. Yeah.
the whole setup, like, he gave him a chance to catch up. I mean, it was room for error, but he walked that ball down and plucked that shit, bruh. That's probably the second best interception I've seen in history.
All right. Let me get your first one though. Let me get your first one.
Uh,
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what your first one is. Your
Go
first one is Josh Norman
there you go.
in
That's
the
it.
end zone
That's it.
when the Saints threw that damn ball to try to score and then to end the game with that end. Yeah, that shit was nice.
Yep. That was a dagger. That was a dagger. What I mean by dagger, that
That
means
was the end of the game.
game over. Yeah, that's game over. This one was a dagger too, but it's not.
It wasn't the dagger. It was
Yeah,
a dagger.
Josh Norman did some. He did some Odell Beckham shit on that catch, bro.
Yeah, the dagger in this one, it was the XL catch.
Yeah.
That was like
throw me that thing.
Who threw it?
Throw me that thing.
Yeah, throw me that thing, man.
Hey, Pop, who threw it to him on that dagger?
Oh boy.
Well, the red rifle.
Oh, that red pistol.
He finally got some work.
Yeah, boy.
Tyrod Taylor to throw on first down. Pass is batted down. Taylor steps up, avoiding the rush. Now he'll take off and run.
That's it. This is my play right here, bro.
Stripped up out of bounds on the far sideline.
Look,
by
man.
Derrick Brown.
These
Tyrod
man
Taylor
run
throw
across
on
the
first
field
down.
to catch a quarterback.
Pass is batted down.
Hey,
Taylor steps
that is
up,
the
avoiding the
hustle play
rush.
of all
Now he'll
hustle
take
plays,
off
bro.
and run.
Yeah, that's a defensive tackle doing that.
Man, that's a DP doing that.
He's tripped up
Yeah,
out of
but
bounds on the far sideline
yes
by
and yes
Derrick
and no.
Brown, who continues
He had to
to be
run across the
aware.
field to get that man, bro.
Yes, like I said, yes and no.
Case. Derrick Brown
Okay,
in pursuit.
because
Taylor
it's
running
Tyrod,
inside.
right?
And driven out of
No,
bounds
no,
by
I'm talking.
Brown, shy of the 30.
I would say a
That was
hustle
an even
play
foot
that I
race, by
think
the
that's
way.
probably one of the
Derrick
best
Brown
ones
and
I've
Tyrod Taylor, he was step for step with it.
And
We'll receive a look.
Panthers.
Panthers.
It wasn't on our team.
This
It
man
wasn't on
going
our team.
coast to coast to run down quarterbacks.
I've seen better. I've seen a better one.
Oh, what, the Kalen Metcalf?
I
Yep.
mean, you seen better from Derrick Brown.
No, like hustle plays, like
What
hustle,
we
like
talking
getting.
about Derrick Brown?
Edge, I'm not trying to shit on. I'm not trying to shit on you,
Always
but how are you sitting? How are you sitting on Derrick Brown?
I'm not
How did you
shitting on Derrick Brown. That was a great play. It was a great play.
It's a
I
slap
just
in the
seen better.
face. Like I done
I
seen
just
better.
seen better one.
This is
I
the
just seen better.
listen, Edge. You're talking about probably the best position holder right now in the game right now. He's probably number 2 at
Man,
position
that's
that
a
he plays.
300-pound plus man. That's a lot of weight moving.
Three. He's over 300. Trust me. You telling me?
Oh, he's
at the watching what you're watching. I don't seen better. I ain't seen. I'm not saying, bro. You crazy? I ain't seeing no linemen doing that in the league. None. I'll be honest with you.
So Jordan Davis not only blocking a field goal and running it back, that wasn't impressive at 300 some pounds at 19 miles an hour.
That's
Nobody
impressive.
okay. How many times has he done? How many times? No, your case is still open, sir.
Yards.
How many
For
times have you
68
seen?
yards.
How many times have you seen Jordan Davis do it? And what year is Jordan Davis in?
Jordan Davis in his 4th year.
Oh, look at Jay issue, man. Chuba was never the guy. I'm watching the same games you watched.
They still on that shit.
This man said Chuba was never the guy.
I mean, Twan, I ain't gonna lie
Like
to you,
last,
bro.
and we didn't just see last year happen.
Hey, to me, he ain't the nigga that I look at and be like, that'll be my starting running back. Now, in today's game, yeah, but going off the running backs I seen, that man is a backup running back. I'm just being my opinion.
So talking about.
So
a guy that was top. So the guy that was top 10 last year in rushing is a backup running back.
I mean, they consider Rico was a backup running back. He was 1,000-yard running back. You
Rico
no,
was
no,
a
no,
starter.
no, no,
but
no,
you
no.
Rico
making
was
this
a starter
about
for Dallas last year.
No.
You
Listen
making
to what I'm
this
saying.
about stats. That's what you
Chuba,
doing.
a top 10 running back last
Okay.
year.
He was top 5 at one point.
He was top 5, and then he didn't play those last 2 games.
He
He
got
went to
hurt,
top 10.
yeah.
He went to number 10. He went number 10. So a top 10 running back, a backup?
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna ask
My
you this
bad. I hit
question.
a dead spot.
I'm not arguing that.
Okay.
All right,
So you saying top 10, right? It's not that. How many big time runs did Chuba have last year? I see one thing about me, I've been looked him up, but I allow y'all to elaborate.
You just moved the goalposts again. Now you talking about explosive plays.
Because
you don't care.
if you
As long as you're getting them.
Hold on. Explosive plays. So
Chuba was a first down magnet.
So that don't matter. Breaking and scoring touchdowns and having an explosive play. That don't
He was
matter.
still top 5 and getting first downs last year amongst all running backs.
Okay. All right.
I mean, at the end of the day, Chuba's is a good back. Is he a great back? No. Is he a good back? Yes. Does Rico more for the team? Yes. Is he more explosive? Yes.
What are y'all talking about? He ain't a great back.
He's not a great back.
What the hell does he have to do, man? Like, damn, he did 1,000 back to back. I mean, look, he had 976 the year before, right? That's 1,000 to me.
So to me, all right. Let's do a simple comparison.
What you gotta do?
Hold on, Twan, because you'll feel me on this one. There's a difference between gorgeous, pretty, and cute, ain't it?
Yep.
Okay. So Cuba ain't gorgeous. Pause. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's Saquon. That's Derrick Henry. He's not great. I say he's good.
Rico might have on a wig and some makeup right now. The season ain't over.
Just saying, he does more. He's showing that he's doing more in the offense, even with Chuba being there. Just saying. But I want to get back to that Derrick Brown comment, Edge.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Bruh. When I seen Derrick Brown run down B. John Robinson for 30 yards, I ain't seen that from nobody else. Nobody. And Jordan Davis did that one play, but I mean, how long Jordan Davis been in the league? Probably not as long as Derrick Brown. And that's an anomaly play. You're seeing this guy right here do it year after year, making amazing plays by running people down at 315 pounds. Man, that man's amazing, bro. But
well, let me add to what you're saying. He broke an NFL record.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He did break NFL
I'm being
record.
sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
right. But
I was about to say popping.
So we not.
I know. I'm just. It's
we
just
can't
Ed.
compare
Ed just
that
slapping him in
shit.
the face. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
heads,
nah.
man.
Hustle plays.
I've seen
we
better.
can't compare
I
that.
seen better.
I've seen
So,
better. Like what?
we're not gonna do that. That's why I never talked about it. All I'm gonna say is he broke an NFL record. So this we're gonna leave that alone.
Everybody was like, "Oh my god!" Edge was like, "Man, I seen better."
Damn, man, very hard to
Like,
please.
man,
Sir.
who in the fuck are you cheering for?
I don't know.
Say I don't know.
They just killed his moment. He said, I seen better.
He said, "Cut the show. Cut the show. I seen better. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck him."
Taylor lobs one down the right side. It's picked off, intercepted by J.C. Horn. His second
That's
pick
why
of the
Tyrod Taylor
day.
don't start.
Man,
Bro,
Who's who?
Who was that in that black hoodie right there? Is that the Florida dude?
It looks like Cam Jackson.
Yeah.
oh, for a minute, I thought it was Teddy Two Gloves.
It looked like Teddy.
It looked like Teddy.
Did a double take.
Damn, Teddy got fat.
Shit. I'll take Teddy at quarterback right now.
Man, stop.
Well, Teddy was the most accurate quarterback we've had in a while.
boy, you a big man. But you
Yeah, he was.
Shotgun snap, pressure coming. Taylor in trouble. He's hit. Monty, Allen, and Brown, and
Gotta
sacks.
share that
What is
one, too.
5 sacks now for this Panther defense.
Derrick Brown is trying to get a piece of somebody.
I think we ended with six on with six.
Hey,
on the
watch
game.
his slap.
Taylor in trouble. He's hit.
Watch when he rush on this next play. Watch how him slap dude hands down. We don't let them get their hands on you, then they can't stop you. Look closely on this next place how he slapped the offensive man's hands down.
Allen and Brown and sacked. What is that? 5 sacks now for this Panther defense.
Derrick Brown is trying to get a
Get
piece
your
of
hands
somebody
off, bro.
every play, and that's a mentality. That's a mindset.
That'd have been his third bat down right there if he would have caught that one.
Man, that's half. Huh? Man, that's half.
You feeling it, bro?
Rookies don't get half. No way.
Because he knows 66 can't with him.
ETN inside his own 35.
I love his sportsmanship because he like, look, I'll take the half a sack, but I don't like sharing these motherfuckers.
Fields at the 34. Little shake.
Damn,
Maneuvers the right sideline across the
that motherfucker should do it into another video, bro.
ETN inside his own 35. Fields at the 34.
Oh, my
Little
knees.
shake. Maneuvers the right sideline across the.
What's up with that head? God damn. Y'all ain't see that shit?
Damn, that's why you don't them them up.
Well, what?
You can't play
Go
with
back a little bit.
35. Fields at the 34.
Broken
Little
ankle.
shake.
Like right there. Y'all don't see that shit.
Yeah. You need to put a yarmulke over that or just cut that shit out.
Y'all leave Tracy alone.
Boy, you need to cut that shit out, boy. You need to be like me. Wow.
White dudes refuse to give it up, bro.
Yeah, he got.
Your hands gonna take that shit to the end.
I can definitely confirm that.
Right, your
But it
whole
gets worse.
middle is gone, bro. Like,
Yo, it gets worse. Let
My
the video
dad-
play. It gets worse.
My dad is
killed him on that
look,
one,
at
boy.
look at Terry Bradshaw. Man, you got fucking. You just got a runway running around your head, man. Cut that shit off, bro. Who
Man,
wants
that's
to
the
walk
whole
around
cul-de-sac.
with a half
Cul-de-sac,
head,
bro.
It's
man?
called
Bro,
it's
so you
called
got a
a
cul-de-sac.
reverse.
It's
It's called a
mohawk.
cul-de-sac. It's a cul-de-sac, my boy.
This motherfucker got on a half a headband, man. Like, cut that shit off, bro. White
You can't
dudes
let
be
it go,
in
bro.
denial, bro. They will not, like, bro. Your shit is missing back here. Put
So
on
the top of your shit don't. The top of your shit don't feel chilly, bro.
all them hats they got over there on the sideline, them coaches' hats, and you want to be out here with the
Sunroof.
sunroof.
Yep.
Pull up to
Man.
the scene with my cylinder missing. No, I'm sorry.
Like somebody burned his dome, bro.
Fucking bird nest sitting up there. Look at that shit.
Nigga said pull up.
Man, let it go, bro. Let it go, bro.
Maneuvers the right
When he
sideline.
turned, watch the turn. Watch the turn. No, not what. Let it play. Watch the turn.
Across the 40.
Watch the turn. Watch the turn.
I can see his thought.
Damn, that's why you don't do with them little motherfuckers. You can't play with them little.
Derrick Brown today, 7 tackles, 2 sacks, 3 passes batted down.
You're a big ass bear. Bro.
Big Grizzly.
That's the person went for the ball. That's not how.
Yeah, I think Prince got all of it.
I bet you I'll challenge you to watch it.
He probably really gonna do
He
that.
got half of Bobby. He good for the day.
Andy the snap, back to throw, launches deep downfield.
Yeah, let me get this. You'll never see Bryce.
Yeah, man, just throw me the thing, Andy. See double button. Throw me the thing.
Mullen.
Just throw this thing on up, man. I'm gonna make the play.
There he is.
I tried to start the ball out of the down there. I go again.
Woo, Ric Flair.
That is motherfucking look like RoboCop with that arm, though, bro. Shit, look at his arm. Derrick is half machine out here, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he may not be a rifle no more, but he could be a 40 cal.
Yeah.
Of keep
like a
pounding
peak.
as Andy Dalton took the
Man, but you make it sound like a 40 cal week, man. That should have get you up out of here, bro.
Nah, that 40, nah, but 40 cal, you mean the 50 cal, bro. Come on now.
A 40 cal in your shit.
Yeah, boy. A lot of people don't use 40 cal because that shit hurt their hand, bro. You gotta respect that 40 cal.
I've seen what a 50. I've seen what a 40 cal can do. I've seen it.
Look, Ed, I see what you doing tonight. Everything we say, I've seen better. All right, I'm gonna leave you alone.
Man,
I've seen better.
Any caliber with any
you seen better. I seen a 50 cal better. I got you. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Both of them bitches in your shit.
Motherfucker, I shot a 50 cal, bro.
Oh, here we go.
That was my weapon. That was my weapon of choice in Afghanistan, bro.
Man, everybody can. All you gotta do is go to a driving range. I mean, a shooting range. Anybody can shoot one. They got them on hand.
Right. I mean, yeah, pretty much. It may rain about.
Wouldn't do it. I'm just saying this isn't like somebody. It's like somebody saying, "Would you rather get shot by a 40 or a 50?"
Neither.
In my life, I died, but at least I ain't died from the 50 cal.
But let's break this thing down. I said he may not be the red rifle though, but he could be the 40 cal. 40 cal. He's like, well, shit, he ain't no 50.
Man, you should have said like,
yeah, God, he just
a 22 or
slap Andy Dalton too. I mean, he sucked. I get it, but damn.
Well, I say he's like a Glock 17.
No, Glocks are getting banned now, so don't bring Glock up.
Okay, Beretta.
Them jam too much, bro.
Ruger. Well, that's what Andy do. He jam up in certain situations.
That's the fact.
Oh my God.
You might be a Glock.
Put that Taurus up.
I'm saying 22. I mean, a 22 is
no, that's our starter is a 22.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It'll get a motherfucker off of you, but he ain't gonna win.
I thought it was a slingshot.
He can't even be a 380.
Hey, shit.
A 22 will get somebody off you, but it ain't gonna kill him. It's just like, bro.
No, it's a deadly.
Sound like Bryce.
They just pissed them off.
22's a deadly bullet now.
That sound about right. That sound about right. That sound about
They just pissed them off. He was doing better.
You may listen. It may kill you later. That's all you gotta do.
All it's gonna do is just irritate.
That's the Carolina Reaper. That's the Carolina Reaper. He'll get you later. He'll get you fired later. That's him. He's a 22 rifle.
Yeah. That's about all I can give him.
Final knee. This was the formula, Luke, for winning on the road. Derrick Brown dominated the line of scrimmage, and the Panthers.
Hold on, what did he just say?
This team is now above 500 after 7 games.
This was the formula. What?
Of keep pounding as Andy Dalton took the final knee. This was the formula, Luke, for winning on the road. Derrick Brown dominated
formula
the line
lube?
of scrimmage, and the Panthers get to the finish line.
Formula lube.
This team is now
Lube
above 500
or
after
lubed?
7 games.
I heard lubed.
I think you meant lube.
Now I can't unhear it now. God.
Lube, Kickley.
What the hell is you thinking about playing football, Luke?
Hell yeah!
Derrick, give me a fight.
Claremont in the gutter tonight.
I couldn't unhear it. Even after the second time, I still heard that. I was like, did he just say the formula lube?
Sometimes these announcers do say some suspect things.
Oh, I've heard some things to where it's like if you're not watching the game itself and you're just hearing the commentation or the commentators, it's bad.
It really is.
It's bad.
I watch the game on mute. That's all I can watch football on mute.
Oh God.
Hey, well, man, I wasn't even planning on going this long tonight, man. I want to thank y'all, man, for giving me a healthy distraction tonight. I'll explain everything to y'all on Sunday. I want to thank Claire, my man Bloody Knuckles, Popping Bullets, Edge, and Claire. I hope. Yeah, I know.
I'm so. He must love me so much. I got thanked twice. I feel so special.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank y'all for
first lady.
Thank y'all for helping me get through this day. I've been. My cup has runneth over.
Oh my God!
And probably just break it down on Sunday morning. I don't want to do it now because I won't be good for the rest of the night. But again, like we always say, man, don't miss a moment to call somebody or spend time with somebody and tell them you love them. Because you'll wake up and they won't be there. Shout out to everybody in the chat tonight, man, to show love. Shout out to my man Flame to Jesus for showing love tonight, man. You never know what people are going through. Let me start off with my man Bloody Knuckles and get a shout out.
Man, first off, I want to shout out the 704 fam. Also want to shout out the chat. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out the team for getting this victory last Sunday and for giving us this early Sunday victory coming up. And always, I want to shout out my city, the 803. Keep pounding.
What's the 803, bro?
Oh, the 803 shoot. That's
South Carolina.
That's the Midlands. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to them, bro. Let me get Driver next, man.
Man, I appreciate this, man. I appreciate y'all allowing me to get up here with y'all geniuses. Hey, man, 704, man. Hey, that's what it is, ain't it? Hey, I got to remember now. 704.
It's a 704. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But, yeah, man, it's big time over here, man. Yeah, big time. Don't be afraid, man. Come over here. It's one of the few realists. Yeah, the few realists. Ain't too many out there. I keep it real. Yeah, but yeah, this is where the real is at, man. I appreciate y'all letting me get on here, man. Chop it up with y'all fellas. I just always want to be on the, the pushback side.
Yeah.
I want to give everybody a little pushback.
Hey, Driver, we welcome that too, man. Hey, yeah. you family with us, man. And the thing is, I tell people all the time, if everybody agree with each other, man, it wouldn't be a show. You know what I'm saying? So,
facts.
Love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that Bryce can turn the season around. I'm hoping he can show up like he showed up last year. I give him a hard time, but he got it in him, man. He's just got to work for himself, man. And what better year than the year you're supposed to be trying to get your money? Shout out to Flame for Jesus with the $5 super chat. He said, everyone have a blessed one. Prayers, Twan. You know what I'm saying? And I'll explain it to y'all on Sunday, man. I just need some time. Let me go with Edge next.
Yo, so shout out to everybody who came through, man. Much love to all this. Yo, without y'all, we can't do this, man. We can't do it. I mean, we can. It'll just be boring, just us talking to each other and have no fans. It'd be kind of boring, But hey, shout out to everybody who came through. Much love to y'all and everything, man. Let's just get another victory, man. Let's just get another victory. That's all I want. Consistency in the victory, man. We got the victory part. Now let's just keep it consistent.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's take Bill's Mafia out the water.
Yeah. Last but never least, the first lady of the show, Claire.
Go and talk about the lube.
my mind. Shut up, Pop. My mind just went blank. But anyway, yes, hoping for a victory on Sunday. It's definitely going to be a game that we're going to have to fight for. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It is going to be a home game, and right now I don't know if we're the best team. I'll have to look it up, but I think at one point we were the best team as far as home win percentage for this season so far because we've won every single one of them, I believe.
We're 100%.
Yeah. So hopefully that stays true. Shout out to y'all in the chat and for everyone who joined us tonight. Sorry we've been absentee, but I know he'll explain to y'all on Sunday as he said, but I know Twan's been going through some stuff. But we've been praying for him and hoping that it gets better. As I told you, Twan, privately, I said God usually gives his toughest tests to his strongest soldiers because he knows you can handle it. So just remember that. So I know it's not easy what you're going through. But either way, shout out to everybody on the panel. Like Driver, because I don't usually do this very often, but sure, why not? I'm from the 704 area. I now live in the 803, so like our team, representing both states. So, but yeah, let's go get a win, y'all. Keep pounding. Shout out to Derrick Brown for having an amazing game, and JC for having an amazing game this past game. Our defense showed up. I hope they continue to show up. They proved me wrong tenfold. So, I'm excited for them.
704 Charlotte Bounce Show. We'll see y'all Sunday morning, man.